Y'all, before I talk about the case, my link in my bio. Hold on. Hold, please. I heard what you think happened. It's just my opinion. That's all. Give me a second, y'all. I agree with that. Okay, let's see. Hold on. How do we do this? I'm trying to do something right now. 1 second, y'all. Give me a second. What the hell? How do I do this? How do I do this on here? Settings. Hey y'all, what are y'all doing? I'm trying to do something with my website and I can't figure it out. But everybody send your daily heart needs. Also, I'm doing a giveaway for a Christmas cup and a pen for whoever fills my gift gallery. So any gift that you fill in my gift gallery, you'll be entered into a giveaway on Sunday or whenever it's filled. Yeah, so you'll be entered to a giveaway. Y'all, I'm trying to apply a discount to my website, but I don't know what the fuck to do. And I don't know how to do it. I don't know how to do it on here. That's my issue. Oh, I got it. I got it. Okay, is it working? I don't know. Items. No. Something stinks. That smells horrible. Give me a second, y'all. I'm almost done. I don't know what I'm doing. Y'all, can somebody go to my website and see if the discounts applied at checkout? I'm sorry, y'all. I'm trying to figure something out real quick. I'm sorry. Give me 1 second. Shop now. And it probably isn't, huh? I don't think it is. It's not applied, but if you purchase, I'll send you a refund on. I'm gonna have to figure it out. I'm gonna do a 20% discount, but I'll just refund you the 20% discount amount. Y'all, if anybody wants to purchase anything from the website, you can support me and what I do. The link is in my bio. Anything that is purchased today through Sunday night will I'll refund you the 20% amount right when I get your order. Okay, I'm gonna have to do it on my computer. I'll do it here in a little bit after this live. So if anybody purchases anything while I'm on live, then I'll just refund you your 20%. Okay, I appreciate y'all. Okay, so I found out some news this morning, but I can't really say too much, y'all. Just heard the name Zoe Davidson, friend Rug, friend Becca. Yeah, Zoe's the one that posted some weird. She's weird. She has problems. That's what I heard. Any idea? Have you seen the lives this morning? Yeah, I was in them at some point, but not the whole time. There's too many lives. I'm overwhelmed. Do y'all want to come up and talk? I don't know. Like she just said, who is Lexi? Oh, Lexi. You have some cool stuff in your shop. Thank you. Yes, if you fill the gift gallery up, you will be entered in a giveaway. I know who Lexi is. Sorry. I'm freaking stressed out.
Oh, hey.
You said you wanted to come up?
Yeah, did you see that she had posted, like, a conversation that she had with her daughter, Kimberly? Courtney posted, like, a conversation she had with Kimberly, telling Kimberly not to go live or to stop talking.
Oh, yeah.
When did Kim go live? Or was she on live? Did you see any of that?
Kimmy has been on panels every day.
Really? I haven't yet to see her. Like, I've heard when Courtney went into yours, and I listened to her there. And there's like a couple other people, some trusting God person that blew me with the things they were saying. They
Yeah,
didn't make no sense.
Kimmy, Trust, and a Paige are out searching right now. I have Paige's location. I want to make sure they are safe, or she's safe, or everybody's safe. You know what I mean? So
Oh, of
I made
course.
one of them share their location with me.
That's actually crazy. It's all crazy, and none of it is making zero sense to me.
Where are they searching? I'm not gonna say.
All that last night. 4 days.
And this is what I was talking about earlier, right?
And she posted this on the 4th. Which
Whose live are you watching?
That wasn't me.
Okay, bye.
I'm just
I
reading
think
the
I've
comments.
missed a lot of chapters, but there's a lot of shit speculating, but it's not true. It's honestly
Yeah, I've
overwhelming
seen
and
a lot of
annoying.
stuff that's kind of just out of the water. Like, doesn't even.
Yeah, me being with somebody in prison previously is not new news. Just FYI. Everybody that's been on my like that follows me knows that I've been with somebody in prison. It's not anything new. Just saying.
I don't know how that's relevant.
No, it's not at all. And
Goodness.
I was doing true crime before I was with anybody. Just saying. Did anyone notice that you can't find Rebecca's Facebook account? At least I wasn't able to. All of a sudden, because they've been public. Don't even matter. No, it doesn't matter at all. Y'all, this case is
I
kind of
can't even
dangerous.
search it.
It's not really dangerous, but like, it's not as dangerous as like another case that I've covered. But Julia, I have not talked to you today. Barely any. I know you fucking lying. We need to go inside. These dogs are fighting each other. Let's go inside. What is like, what the fuck?
Did Courtney ever come back on here after, I don't think it was yesterday, the day before yesterday when she was on here talking?
Cody, you want to stay outside? Are you coming in? Come on. Come on. Are you staying out? Okay. Yeah. You must be behind, girl.
I'm so behind. I was following you for so long, and then yesterday I was busy as hell all
I
day, so I
haven't
missed
been on live
everything.
much, huh? I've been in everybody else's lives.
Oh.
Anything in here? Oh, now my dog wants to come inside. I feel bad. Hold on 1 second. Come on, baby. Come on. Come inside. Go. Go. You want your bell? Yeah, Courtney's been all over live. I just talked to her this morning.
I think she's really just eating up this shit for the attention and everything else. I don't even think she gives a fuck.
I'm freezing, y'all.
As a mother, there is zero way I could know my kid's missing and just be like, la di di da, let's just be on live.
Ew. The whole family is like that. You know, Courtney. You know how the family feels about her. Is it cold there? No, it's not. It is inside my house. How do you feel about what said about Becca?
Yeah, what'd she say? Fill me in, Nicole. Fill me in. What am I missing?
I don't remember. So basically, she I guess she got a call last night, y'all, from a Detroit number. when she tried calling back, she wasn't able to get anybody. So then, what's it called? I'm gonna mute you, Jasmine, and then you could just unmute when you want to talk. And then whenever I guess when she was on live this morning, she got a text saying like there was a sighting or something. I don't know, y'all. I'm sorry, but yeah, I did. I don't believe it. I don't believe that Becca's alive. I don't believe that the baby's alive. I don't believe Becca ever gave birth. I believe that Becca's gone. And I believe that Becca has been dismembered and disposed of to the point that it's just remains like bones. But that sounds really disgusting and that sounds really bad, but I'm just being real. It's sad as fuck, but these people are capable of doing this shit.
Like if she was still out there, that someone would have known something by now. Something about would have happened other than this all being all over the internet still. Like,
I don't think they're gonna find her
something bad
anywhere.
happened to her. There's just no way she's hiding. I don't believe that.
Okay, excuse me. I am sick, so excuse my voice. But yes, she got on live this morning stating that she got a phone call from Detroit last night. She tried to call it back, like she said. And then She's Country kept on trying to get off the live. She kept on saying, like, okay, y'all, I got to go. I'm going to disconnect. But Courtney kept on making an excuse and was like, oh, wait. I need to answer this person. So then she would answer all these questions every time that She's Country would try to get off the live. Then, all of a sudden, she gets this text that says that they seen her, that this guy seen her on 8 Mile.
8 Mile in John R., which is in Detroit, and
Right.
it's not such a good neighborhood. Now, but remind you, this lady came on another live yesterday and told her story. Her name is Dee. I don't know if she'll come in here, but she was just in Steph's live.
Yep.
She told her story about her daughter that was trafficked in the rug community yesterday. And basically, Courtney basically retold this lady's whole story today, but
Making it her own about Becca.
And if you look at this lady's I got the screenshot of her profile, but I don't know who to send it to. If you look under her, like her screen name under her profile picture, it says Daniel or Danielle, but then all of a sudden she gets this text message or messenger message from this person named Daniel that messages her saying that he spotted her on 8 Mile and John R.
Daniela?
The name comes up as D, but if you look at it, it says Danielle or something.
Daniela.
Yeah.
Just seen Tia's comment. Yeah, Chef he's cooking today.
What's wrong?
Chef, he is going off the chains on people.
What do you mean? What happened?
Like, there was a girl that came
I had
in
a
and
conversation with him this morning.
She sounded like she was probably like a teenager. And she was like, we have a group text of all of our friends because she lives in the area, I believe. And she said, oh, they just told me something, but I don't think that I should tell it. And then, of course, people are going to be like, yeah, tell us. And then she was like, she said something. I'm not going to repeat it because it's probably not even true. But she said something, and then here we go again with all the rumors. And then Chef shut her down real quick. He said, okay, all this needs to stop. Like, if you can find a way to help find Becca, then do it. What can you do to help? And she couldn't ever answer. And she finally got off the live. Like, he's going off on all of them that's coming in the box over there.
Well, I think what's crazy is that I be going off on people and it's not a fucking problem. Or it is a problem. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just going off on people because y'all, like, I've been talking to people offline, like, people that don't come on platforms, don't come on nothing. They don't want to be known. They don't want to be heard. They're offline for a reason. And there's things that I've been told like this morning and last night and the past couple of days that like I can't share. Like it's bad. And you know, like I can't. If anybody remembers the Austin Drummond case, the quadruple homicide in West Tennessee, that's how it is right now. I know things, and I'm not trying to be better than anybody. It's just there's things that I've been told and I've had proof of that is dangerous. You know what I mean? Like it's not something that you want to be involved in. And I really hope that like the locals stay safe. I really hope that the locals don't just go out there and search on their free will. They need to be protected. They need to sit there and have gear on that is right for searching so that people can see them. We're talking about rugs. We're talking about people that lived on a compound that was filled with rugs. They supplied the whole entire city. They supplied the whole town, and they are locked up. Just because the owner of them are locked up doesn't mean that there's other people. Doesn't mean that there's not other people helping now. Who's going to supply them after they're locked up? You don't think that there's people that are helping Scott Bozak while he's incarcerated to get him money in jail? You don't think there's people on the outside helping him? Look at the people that were living there with him. They're still out there. And now the two of the people that were still left behind, one of them's missing and one of them is silent. One of them is silent. So
I seen a post on Facebook.
You just have to be careful as to like what you say and what you do. Go away from me. Go. Get away.
I seen a post on Facebook how someone tried to add Rebecca's Facebook and it was declined instantly, insinuating that someone has her phone, which I don't understand the whole thing with the phone from the get-go. Why the police didn't have it immediately.
I feel like we know. I feel like everybody knows all the stories from the beginning of what happened and multiple stories that were given. Like I'm not even on that anymore. Like I don't care about.
Like we're going in circles.
I don't care about what happened in the beginning anymore. Like I already know. I already know.
And then
People can sit here and lie to me and go in circles and go backwards and all this stuff, but can we move forward? Can we look at what's going on right now? Can we look at what people are saying online right now? Who the fuck is going to come online and be like, this person's an informant, this person's an informant? You don't do that if you are an informant. You don't do that if you know who's an informant. And for the most part, informants, a lot of people don't know who they are. And if they do, then they're working with them or they just told them in their trust. You don't sit there and just sit there. You don't just sit there and sit there. You don't just sit there and just rat an informant out. At that point, you have a target on your back and you're fucked. So you don't do that. You don't just go and y'all, I will check my messages when I get off live. I can't just sit here and keep checking my messages all day long when I'm on live. I'm sorry. I'll look at them when I get off live. My phone blows up all day. Just give me some time. I have really bad ADHD. I got to do one thing at a time. I'm sorry. So I will that's tweaker talk. Right. So then people are saying Kimmy's an informant. No, Kimmy's not a fucking informant. Kimmy's not an informant. I know the details about so-called informant, but an informant isn't going to be ratted out online. An informant isn't going to come on live and talk. You're never going to see them. Think about who has never been on live. And I'm not going to say yes or no to who y'all think. Y'all can think all day because I'm not going to get myself killed. But think about who's never been on live, who's been talked about and never, ever stepped a foot on live that is out there. Like, think about those people. Don't think about the people that sit on live every single day, ratting their mouth. Yes, that's what I'm saying, Romy. Nobody knows who these people are. Nobody. Nobody. They don't know. These young people don't fucking know. They don't know. If anybody probably knows, a possibility is probably Courtney or Rich. I need people to read in between the lines whenever people talk. Okay? When Courtney talks, listen. Listen and comprehend what she's saying. Okay? Like, seriously. Listen and comprehend what Courtney's saying. Do I think Courtney was involved from beginning to end? I don't. Do I think Courtney's involved in some type of way? Yes. Because she's the last one that saw her. Do I think Courtney knows people and knows what's going on? Yes. I do. I do. But she's not the only one that's involved.
Did you hear about the red paint this morning?
Yeah, and I don't know if that's true, and I don't think that has. Thank you, Amazon.
Right. But then Kimmy said the police spilled the paint. I'm like, what the hell? Why? First of all, why would police spill the paint? But then she's turning around saying someone came on their property, but she so-called watches these cameras 24/7. But some creep creeped on your property that you're watching 24/7 and spilled red paint on this. Oh God, this is our truck that was this truck that we.
Okay, but listen. That's irrelevant.
Right. I don't get
That's
it.
irrelevant. And listen, and what I'm saying, and I don't mean to be rude to anybody, but this irrelevancy of things doesn't need to be repeated, doesn't need to be talked about. Nobody cares to sit here and listen. I don't care to sit here and listen to all the irrelevant shit. I don't care to listen to the stupidity. Y'all, it's right in front of y'all's face. All of these people are rug addicts. They're fucked up in the head. They're going to sit here and spit shit out that don't make sense, that we know is common sense that doesn't make sense. But read in between the lines. Read in between the lines. They are saying shit without saying shit. This is how it goes. This is how it goes. Did you hear Courtney say that Rebecca didn't like Rich's ex? Okay. How's that relevant? I don't care to listen to who slept with who. No. I mean, does it help to know like who's been around who? Yeah. Small town, this is the most publicity those people have ever seen in their lives, right? So it's like, oh my God. Oh my God. You know what I mean? Like, oh my God. They said this. I have never, in however many years I've been doing, I haven't been doing true crime for like 10 plus years, but I've been doing true crime for some time, and I've been boots on the ground. I've been to court hearings. I've been to a trial. I've flown to states for court hearings. I've traveled for searches. I've done all of this. I've done background shit. I've done all of this as far as social media, right? Now, I've done other things behind the scenes that people don't know about and I don't talk about because I don't want to share it on a public platform. But at the same time, this case is the most I've ever seen family just sit out here and just rat their whole life out. I've never seen this shit ever. Ever. Like, this is all new to me. I've never seen this shit. I want Becca home. And I'm not the type of person that's going to be biased to anybody. I'm not a person that is going to sit here and tell you what you want to hear. I'm going to hurt feelings. I'm going to sit here and and say whatever the fuck I want to say. And if you don't like it and you say that I'm mean, or you say that I don't have a heart, I do have a heart, and I'm not mean, only when I want to be. But at the same time, I don't think Becca's alive. I don't think Becca's alive. I'm going to say it again. Don't think she's alive. I don't think she's here with us. I don't think the baby's alive. I don't think Becca ever gave birth, and I think her body's gone. It is somewhere that they're going to have to go and dig up, go and do DNA go at DNA testing to figure out who she is, to figure out what bones they have. Like this, everything at this point today, I don't think what happened before matters. I don't know. From what I know, the day that she went missing, the only people that I know that spoke to her was is there any other proof that Becca had any type of communication with anybody throughout that day? Is there any type of proof other than that night that Becca had any communication with anybody throughout that entire day? Is there any proof of that? Do we know that she even went and, like, the police are telling me that there's video cam footage at Rich's house, but I haven't seen them, so how can I believe it? The police also aren't searching, so how do I know they even give a fuck? You know what I mean? Like, how do we know that Becca was gone way before the time that they're saying she was? How do we know any of that? We don't know any of that. It was all wiped out. Courtney's phone was wiped. Becca's phone was wiped. Her phone was hidden, and nobody ever said shit.
Hey, I was on Text Live just a few minutes ago, and somebody pointed out on Facebook. So a girl named Zoe posted on in November 4, saying that Rebecca was missing 4 days prior to November. I don't know if anybody saw that or not.
Yeah, I saw that 2 days ago. And I was told that she's psycho.
She is.
So
They can still get infos off phones. Her burner phone, they can't back up. They can't pull anything off of her phone other than her apps on that one burner phone. Thank you, Danielle. But the other one that they have, they might be able to. Hey, fugitive.
what's going on?
What's happening?
Nothing.
Hey, I need to send you
Listening to
some
all these
stuff on
people?
Kata Scott later when I get off live. I got
All right,
some
all right.
documents that I'll let you look into.
Okay. Yeah, I was gonna send you actually the new supposedly rumor of what really happened and why too. I'm gonna send you that as well.
Yeah. Okay.
Some of it makes a little bit of sense. I haven't really deep dive into it yet, but
I need
everybody in that
another live
town is
about.
psycho and crazy, man.
I know. I think
Oh,
maybe
that small
tonight
town,
I'm gonna
bro.
hold a live about Kata Scott because I need to update people on what I've been told and sent and
Yeah.
everything. Thank you. What do you think? What do you think's going on? Where do you think she's at? What do you think happened?
With which person?
Becca.
Oh, Becca? I don't think she's here anymore. I think she's buried somewhere deep or something like that. I don't think they're ever going to find her.
And can you? No, I don't want you to talk about that on here. That's what I'm saying.
With the resources that little small town, I mean, how many police do they even have in that little? It's only like a town of 10,000 people when I researched it, and they had like the highest rate of SOs out of per capita out of any town of America. It was crazy when I looked at that. And that's why there's so many RSOs out there. But it just made me wonder, like, with that little small town and that little small police force, they probably don't have a lot of resources. Everybody's a drug addict and SO. Some people are probably even related to the police, you know. I'm pretty sure some of them are related to the cops. So they're probably not going to do their best to even search, and they probably don't even have the money or the resources to get on their 4x4s out there in the forest and be looking at all these 2 tracks, you know?
Yeah.
And winter's coming up too. It's going to start snowing out there if it hasn't already, which makes it harder.
That's what happened to Brittany Shanks. She's been missing since 2018, and she just had a kid, and she's been missing in Michigan. And when cops like that think of, about drugs or rugs, and they got the whiff of them being on it, they look the other way, and they would just call it a missing person case. Or if they find them, they're going to call it an OD. And basically, if they were murdered, they would still call it an OD.
The hold on.
I think she was gone way before they even mentioned anything.
Oh my god, my phone is about to die.
I've never seen a receipt before, and plenty of properties and sold them.
Wait, you cut out. What'd you say?
Even from those 2 receipts that were floating around, as soon as I saw those, I was like, these look like they're fake. Because I bought plenty of properties and they've never been handwritten ever. That looked like something from the 60s or 70s.
So the one that says 2000 is a real check.
That one's a real check? The
Yeah.
actual receipt or the check?
The receipt.
Okay.
Yeah, so I talked to family that I talked to family that knows about that money, and they did confirm that it's real, but who knows? I don't feel like Courtney could hold on to $2,000 for a year.
Nah, they would have spent it on stuff already. Yeah, it would have
Well,
been gone.
I know Michelle, her cousin or whatever, said that Rebecca received SSI too, on top of the rug bunny.
Maybe she's got, everybody's got some sort of issue going on, so they probably all have some sort of state funding coming in.
Yeah. Hi, Miss Holly. Did you mean to come up?
I didn't. I'm sorry.
Okay, I'll let you down.
Thank you.
There's so many, like, I think I'm probably not going to go live so much about this case unless something crazy big that I'm allowed to share with y'all happens.
Yep.
I might just hang out on panels, but there's so many other cases that have updates right now, like so many updates. I mean, the Kata Scott one that I was covering has an update. The one on the cruise ship has an update.
Last night.
David has an update. There's so many updates right now that I'm just
And
so
I'm doing
behind
another one on
everything.
Anna Kepner tonight too.
Yeah, and
So many on her.
I'm so behind. Like, I can't even focus, and I'm over here listening to this nonsense, and then I'm being told by like actual reliable people behind the scenes of what's really going on here, and that stuff I can't share to the internet. So I want y'all to compare this case to Austin Drummond, and if you know, you know, and if you don't, I can't explain it to you. Just know that the locals need to stay safe and aware, and protected at all times if you're going out to search or you're doing certain things or you're going by certain places, because anything can happen. Like, this shit ain't a joke. We're messing with rug dealers. We're messing with people that run shit. People that run shit inside of jail and outside of jail. That just because you're in jail doesn't mean you can't do nothing. I want y'all to know that just because you're in prison doesn't mean you can't do anything. They can do a lot more shit in prison than they can do outside.
A lot of shot calling comes from prison. A lot of it
Exactly.
does.
And jail. And a lot of people don't realize that. I've learned a lot in the past probably 6 months on certain things, on groups of people, on rugs, on cases like this. Like,
Yep.
it's
Remember
just
when I sent you that message about the fart tails, and I was like, I was locked up with one. That was how I knew
the
that
fartels.
state got distributed. Yeah, the fart tails, because he was running from inside the pod. Pretty much distributing from inside the pod. That's what he was doing. But so many people were paid off that it was allowed to happen.
Sorry, I had to get a charger because I am freaking, oh shit, my phone's about to die. The fart tails, this man's crazy.
Yep. I wouldn't be surprised if Richard was like related to the sheriff of the town or something.
At this point,
Would not be
you know what I
shocked.
mean?
I would not be shocked.
You never know.
It's like the hills have eyes in real life.
Yeah, that's what a lot of people are saying. It's just like, I think I'm so like overwhelmed that I don't know. I mean, a lot of people can handle it that that can contain their emotions and their energy and their reactions, but I have really bad ADHD and PTSD and anxiety. So like when I hear all this fucking gibberish going on around and around and around and around, I'm like, yo, like what the hell? I have never heard so many theories and so many opinions, or theories and opinions are okay, but information that people are saying are facts that aren't backed up with anything. It's just kind of like, it's so overwhelming. And this person's saying one thing and this person's saying another thing. And oh my gosh, look at this and look at that. And I'm like, everybody's missing the point. Read in between the lines of what these people are saying online. All this little stuff doesn't really matter. It's irrelevant. Listen to the other things that they're saying, because I promise you, it means something. Hey, staff. Her screen went
Hey,
black.
give me just 1 second. I got something to show you.
Okay. Could she have been missing since the raid? I don't know.
So many people email me just non-useless, senseless things. I'm like, come on,
I
seriously?
know. Here, let's expand.
You just want your fame. I want to talk on I want to come on your, your show and do. No, bro, no, no.
Okay. Yeah,
So
go ahead.
Courtney sent me this. This is a screen cap. This is what I got in regards to the sighting.
Gonna have to
My
turn
child,
off.
her name is Rebecca. Wait, what is the other messages that? Okay,
You can't see it, so hold on. Let me figure this out where you can see it. I'll be right back.
Okay, and you can do the hand thing, and you can hold your hand up and you can see it. You know another thing that's crazy though? Look at that name. Does that ring a bell to anybody? That name? Mm-hmm. She's struggling. Oh, there you go. Okay, you just have to hold your hand up. Okay, she may or may not be pregnant anymore. This is my child. Her name is Rebecca K. Park. One of the children that was taken from me. One of the children. I could have sworn I just seen her on John R. and 8 Mile. What state? Detroit. Is she still pregnant? I don't know. Why is she worried about that? See, a lot of people are looking at that first message that says I could, like where they saw her. Look how Courtney's responding, y'all. Look how she's responding. Is she still pregnant? Look at that person that she messaged. Patrick Wood. The owner of the house, his last name is Wood. She said Daniel, now she's saying Patrick is what they're saying. She's worried about, she wants that baby, y'all. She don't care about her.
She probably wants to
Small again.
graphic the kid, honestly, or, you know, like she did to her other daughters.
She said Daniel. Everybody's saying Daniel, Daniel, Daniel.
She said Daniel. That's why. And then she sent me this, and I said, "Well, can I speak to Patrick?" And she says, "Who's Patrick? I don't know anybody named Patrick." And I said, "You just sent me the message. It says Patrick Wood on it." Oh, for the
What
love!
the heck?
I'm not. Yeah, man.
No.
His name is Daniel Patrick Wood. So she knows them.
She's trying to play with everybody on social media right now.
Yeah, Courtney's friends with him on Facebook. Two of her accounts. Okay, I need to look, hold on. I need to look into this Mark Wood person. That is because who knows?
Be back.
Okay.
They are probably related in some kind of tree.
Like, I ain't even worried about this whole, I think I saw her. I'm worried about her response and who this person is. You know what I mean? Like, does that make sense? Also, she's been saying that was it Courtney that has been saying, I want to go to Texas, I want to go to Texas, I want to go to Texas. Why would she want to go to Texas so bad? Okay, listen. The fartel, we're going to call it the fartel. The fartel runs deep here. Deep as fuck. Okay, she said something about her aunt this morning as well. Her aunt can protect her. Why can her aunt protect her? Why can't her husband protect her? Why can't her husband protect her house? Her Aunt Candy? It's probably a different name. She probably goes by that. Come to Texas, Courtney, for the love of God. No, we don't need no more people here. We don't need any more people here. No. She said it was her husband's sister that could protect her.
Can I talk?
Hey, Heather.
Good morning. All right, listen, this morning, this is all. If you're talking about this person that just sent her a message from Detroit, my air quotes are going Detroit. That's pretty sus because this morning she was on live
I
talking about how
know.
she got a phone call from Detroit
Yeah.
at 11:30. No, again, this is just deflecting and trying to throw shit off the scent off the trail. And the Daniel Nutter, I'm trying so hard. I have it in a screenshot somewhere with that name in it, and he liked a comment or a picture or something, and because we've looked him up before, and that name that was just on there, my laptop, Patrick Wood, I've seen that before too. I'm trying to, I have pictures of it. Hold on. Like they liked pictures or commented on something somewhere else, previously before is what I mean. So I've seen those names specifically.
Y'all, what is the number of their address? It's 21 Half Road, but what is the number on their address, y'all?
I thought it was 98, but I thought it was also 30, which is weird because it
What is the
can't be.
number on it?
It has to be either 30 or 98. The Wexford County Sheriff's report says that it's at 30, 21 and a half road or
They're
whatever it's
saying
called.
96.
96, yeah.
Okay, hold on. Here we go. What was that guy's name? Patrick?
Daniel
Patrick
Patrick
Wood.
Williams.
8 Mile. Okay. He lives by 8 Mile. Thank you. Somebody just said, who sent me something? Steph, thank you. Okay, let's see. Shit. Why is it not letting me copy this?
Look at that. Come here. Isaac, come here. Look. Don't touch it. You're gonna fucking...
Got a strong web there, my boy.
Oh, sorry, y'all. Okay, let's see.
Yes, I will. Yes,
No.
I will. I done lost your name. We're going so fast in the comments about finding out the Addy. Yeah, I will.
Addie. What Addie we finding out? Okay. 8 Mile. Okay. Let's see. This person lives, I think 8 Mile is, yeah, right here. So that person lives right here where this pin is, and 8 Miles right here. This is just way too far. Like, why would they go? Like, there is a Daniel in here? Huh? The hell? What you mean? There's a Daniel in here. Like, there's a Daniel. It is so cold in here. Like, I thought it was freezing outside, y'all. And it's actually just the, what's it called? It's just my AC. My AC is really freaking cold. I seen that Carolyn. Okay, let's see. Isn't 8 Mile a very, I don't know. Somebody told me that it was a really dangerous area. Diane.
It's so far from there.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I think it's just a throw off, but I'm just looking at the
Far-fetched.
different, look at Daniel's bio. Who is Daniel?
Yeah, if you could look at like where 8 Mile and John R is, because that's where she said, well, obviously you see the text, but she
Daniel Nutter. Y'all
specifically
know who
said
this person is?
John R and 8 Mile, but obviously the text doesn't say
That's what
that.
I'm looking up right now. I have that, but it's gonna take me a second because I have way too much shit. Like I have to go to the end of my road to find that. That's where I started this diagram at. So hold on.
Daniel, can you tell us if you like are relevant to any of this? Can you come up here if you want? If you don't, that's sus. Is he even here? Yeah. He denied my request. Oh. Who is Daniel Nutter, y'all? All right, he's coming. Okay, just press accept. He's just a viewer. So who brought this up? Are y'all just saying he's sus because that's his name? You're joking, right?
Has 5 followers. Rhea doesn't have enough followers to
No,
get.
it's been yesterday. People were talking about it too. Hold on, I'm getting to it. I swear, I got so much shit I gotta dissect through.
Yeah, they're saying that it could be that Daniel, but it's not that Daniel.
What? I'm over here eating the crumbs out of a hot Cheeto bag.
They're saying that it's
Don't
that
judge me.
Daniel Patrick Woods, but I don't think it's that. They're saying that it's not that Daniel.
Okay, listen though. Steph, what do you think about that message that says, is she still pregnant?
Weird. I would have said, what was she wearing? Where was she at? What was she doing? Did she look like she was in fear, held captive? I would just, who was with her? What were they driving? And all of that, first, because we got to find Rebecca, we need to find the baby, yes, of course, but we can't just be focused just on whether or not she was pregnant. I think that proves that she's more honed in on the baby than she is her daughter.
I feel the same. I would ask the tattoo, she has a tattoo on her eyebrow on top of it.
I've asked, did you call police? What did they say? Let me call the police right quick and let them know. Da 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 da.
I don't know, that comment about the pregnancy and if she still has a baby, what went through my mind whenever I saw that. You know how like these kidnappers or these cell pages or whatever, they approach and prey on pregnant women to get the baby. That's what I think of Courtney in a way.
I just want to say something real quick about that location and then I'll drop down. I don't believe a word that Courtney says, but I did grow up in Warren, which is right by Hazel Park. I lived in Hazel Park, drove down 8 Mile all the time. Right to the east of John R is a freeway, and you'll see the overpass on the satellite image. Druggies and homeless do hang out underneath that overpass, like in the median. So if she was into drugs again, there is a possibility that she could be seen down there. Again, I don't believe Courtney at all, but that is a known druggie area.
Okay, listen, what about this? What if they're getting their rugs from up there on 8 Mile? And that's just the place that this person might know something. There's a bug on my ceiling, y'all, and I think it's a spider.
The number one thing I want to ask is, did you take a picture?
There's a spider on my wall.
Well, earlier, whenever Steph showed that picture in the comments, people were saying that Courtney was live or saying that she was spotted in Detroit. But I don't know where she was live at.
Oh my gosh. Hold on. Y'all, I gotta kill this thing before it fucking, sorry, excuse my language, before it. Oh, unalived it. Like, it's goners. Oh no. It's gone. It's gone. Okay. Okay. I would ask Courtney, like, hey, did you ask them what she was wearing? Did you ask them anything? I want to know that number. Did she send you proof that somebody messaged her? Also, what time were those messages, Steph? Not just based on what she said.
10:24 p.m. I think, but let me check.
The messages? I think we keep saying that she's not here with us, so she thinks that
10:38 a.m. 10:38 a.m. is when she got a message from the Patrick guy.
And did she show proof of the phone call?
No phone call, just that message.
10:38 a.m. your time or her time?
I think we're in the same time zone, but there's no date on it. Just
Okay.
the time.
Okay, listen. You went live when at your time? 10:30. And when did she tell you that she got that message? Towards the end of your live. Was it your live or was it whose live did she say that? It was in Country's live.
Yeah, Country's live. She showed text messages, is what people are saying in the comments.
And when did Country get off? Do y'all know? Did anybody message somebody saying, oh my gosh, she just said this right when she said it? And y'all know what time it was?
I was in Country's live and I went straight over to Steph's live and Steph was already live. So as soon as she got the message, she was like, oh my God, I gotta hurry up and get off this phone and check on my daughter. So it could have been around about that time. But wouldn't the message say like today at 10 da 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 da?
No, not Facebook. It would just show the.
I want to know what the messages were before that.
Okay, so I just have a couple of questions. I don't mean to interrupt anybody. I live in Michigan, and this is happening very close to me. But if she was supposedly on using again, wouldn't there be a doctor trail of it on paper? Because every time a pregnant woman goes to the doctor, first of all, you are tested. Second of all, if any of those tests are ever to come out negative, the doctor's office does call CPS and CPS gets involved. So there would be a paper trail if this woman is telling the truth that she was using again. Second of all, okay, what I don't understand and what does not make sense is, give me just a second, is If she was seen in Detroit on 8 Mile, that is a famous, everybody in the world knows about 8 Mile. But if she was seen in Detroit, what is the
Why didn't they
chances?
say anything?
Exactly. Not only that, but does anybody understand the how close the Canadian border is from Detroit? It's on the other side of the tunnel. Literally, right now, where I live in the state of Michigan, I am 4.5 hours away from the Canadian border.
I'm 35 minutes away from the Canadian border.
Has anybody take that into effect? And also, if by chance she did run away because of rumors of domestic violence, because of HIPAA, the hospital, the officers, the detectives are going to have to go get a warrant from a judge, a signed warrant for the hospital to release any type of any information, whether she's been committed or not, for birth. Also, anybody see any the messages where the mother was supposedly text messaging another person stating that she, the mother herself, gave birth to a preemie who was in the NICU that was born 3 minutes earlier on October 29th, just days before Rebecca was supposedly reported missing?
Okay, I'm about to get photos of something real quick. It got quiet, huh? If she's hiding, none of us are going to know that. She ran away before, right? And this is what I made a point to
Yeah,
last
Courtney
night.
hit her. Yeah, Courtney hit her, and I think Kimberly hit her too before.
Allegedly. Allegedly.
Yeah, allegedly.
Okay, listen, she ran away, hid before, and there was never a missing persons report. There was never a case like this. It was never this. Hold on, y'all.
Was she pregnant last time she ran away?
I believe so.
I don't even
And
think she ever ran away, y'all.
and if she did, if she if they
Well,
did
I
make the
think that
police
she
report this time, is it so is did they make it for Rebecca or did they make it for the baby?
they
I
made
mean,
it
I
for
know they had
Rebecca.
to make the report because Rebecca's carrying the baby.
I
But
think
are they
that's
actually
why.
out looking
Mhm.
for her or are they looking for the baby?
There is no actual national registered missing person for her.
Yeah.
There is not. She was considered, she left on her own free will. That's why this is not considered a missing person. Therefore, I don't think she ever ran away before. I don't think she used to play disappearing acts. The shit doesn't make sense from all the stories that we do know about her. She loved social media. She loved it, this, that, and the other. She didn't hide. This is that. None of that is true. This it's all a game and a ruse to make us fucking think. Right now, our social experiment's working. You're
You're
muted,
muted.
Nicole.
Yeah, you're muted.
Oh, she might be on the phone. Maybe I don't know. She looks so crazy. She's like, what?
Oh, she's on the phone.
Yeah, that's what I said. I thought she might have been. Yeah. Anyways, I'm going to talk while she's on the phone. I don't think that she was ever missing, you guys, or I mean, ever ran away before. I don't think this is something that she has recently done or used to do. I think a lot of these things are all just smoke and mirrors for everything else. The whole Detroit 8 Mile bullshit. As soon as I heard her say it this morning that she got a phone call, I promise you guys, if I had cameras inside my house, you would have heard me say out loud, watch. Now she's going to say that she was found or spotted in Detroit. And it wasn't even 30 fucking minutes later, and she did.
Yeah, that's why I think with even Michelle, her cousin, was saying that whenever Kimberly was talking, it heard like a newborn in the background crying. She's like, that kind of sounded like Rebecca too in the background. And then Kimberly got off the live.
Like I said, for all we know, she could be sitting on the couch right next to him, and we're all
Yep.
fucking chucking it up and laughing at us. And to be honest, like I said earlier, I hope so. I hope so. I hope the girl is alive and this baby is alive. Because, at the end of the day, I'd rather just be pissed off at her that she put us all through this than anything, you
Yeah.
know. But at the end of the day, I just don't think that that's the case.
I do have a question. Is it true that the mom and the baby daddy used to be in a relationship together and that the mom can't have any kids
Okay,
Yeah,
anymore?
that was
let
long
me let me
ago.
explain it to you. The tree branch doesn't branch. They don't even have leaves up there, girl. Okay,
They keep it
just
in
put
the
it that way.
family. They keep it
It
in the
is
bloodline.
the daughter's baby is her cousin brother's. That ain't
So
my
they're from
cousin. That's my
Kentucky.
husband.
They're from Altucky, in other words.
The, I don't know. I think they put that to shame.
Wow.
They make that look like fucking the White
And
House.
is it
They
true,
love it
like,
there.
I know they're saying that the uncle, but isn't it true, like, everybody involved in that family is pedophiles?
It's all rugs and SOs and grooming, and it is all normalized there. These people, it
Didn't Kimberly,
Boone
didn't
Tucky,
Kimberly
Boone
didn't know
Tucky.
about grooming?
Listen, I think she does know what grooming is. I just think that she thought it was normal and she didn't think she was being groomed. And
Yeah.
now hearing other people tell her that she was being groomed might make her think about it. But I think in the moment, they might know what it is, but they're in denial thinking, well, that's not happening to me. Like, what
Yeah.
the we got 43-year-old man who's the father of a 22-year-old girl's baby. And they've been together for years. So meaning she's a child. He's a predator. At the end of the day, he needs something between his eyes. Okay? He is, whether he's a part of this or not, he's still a bad guy. He's no good. All of those fucking weird ass people up there.
Everybody in
Sorry.
that circle's no
I get,
good.
I get, I'm getting rowdy. I'll chill out. I'll chill out. Because I don't like them. I hate all of them at this point. All of them are fucking suspects to me. My opinion is that, and I'll say it again, this is a whole different opinion from just a little bit ago, but my opinion is
My
that
neighbors upstairs
sister
are
and
like destroying shit. Like, I think they're gonna come through the ceiling at this point. Oh
Ugh.
my gosh.
But
I
my
was talking to
opinion is
Paige.
that
Paige
they
is
were
out
doing
searching.
drugs. Oh,
Paige is out searching with her boyfriend. Do y'all hear that? Her boyfriend Kimmy and Trust. They are somewhere where there's like no service. Absolutely no service. Hold on.
I promise Nicole that I will lose my shit and you will know it if they find her. If they are the ones that find, I'm gonna implode in myself. I am still searching through all my stuff for this motherfucker's name that I seen. I know for a fact I've seen that name on a comment on Facebook or Book of Faces, whatever we're supposed to say. I have it. And I even made a point at one time to say, I wonder who that is, because we were checking every name we found. And that is one name that we found. And I just remember because I was kind of making fun of the name. I have miles and miles and miles of. Jesus.
Y'all, so this is what I was talking about the sign that's out on the place that I showed y'all that wasn't by the lake. It says Manton Mountain Bluffs. That's the sign that's out there in the front of that road, that intersection. By the trash cans are right there. That's the place that Courtney this morning told me about and told me to keep going down. Hold on. Look at all those leaves, y'all.
Dude,
That's
I told you it's so crazy out there.
that's easy to camo anything.
It is so pretty, but like,
And it's about to snow, y'all. It's about to snow up there. Like soon. Like it already has once, but no, trust isn't rich. Yeah, we know.
oh, I think this is a.
Only thing I think they're not expecting is it to be hunting season, and if she is out where in the woods, that it isn't, and I hate to say it, is not located soon. She will be located, but
That's Rich's house. There's just so many woods, y'all. There's no way. There's no way.
does anybody know by chance if they're bringing cadaver, if they've brought cadaver dogs in? I know
Yeah, they
they've got the
have.
search
Yes,
dogs and they've got the bloodhounds, but each animal that they bring in, like each dog, is trained for a different things. Like the search and rescue dogs, they're not trained to find cadavers. Only the dogs are the
Yeah.
ones that are able to find those. Have they brought them in yet?
Well, Courtney said that she didn't really. I mean, she has her own search team, but I think Chef offered a PI or whatever, and she declined it. So take that what you want or how you want.
I
Hello.
feel like the best way they could do it is to make like have a like a heat seeking drone or something like that that they could walk around. I don't know. It's so dense out there, and the farther you go in, the worse it gets.
Well, if she is on a live and down there, I don't think that it would pick up heat. It would,
Yeah, I know. I thought about it after I said it. It was just at this point your brain starts to just try to throw out everything you can think of.
So on the end of the She Country Live, it's on the Rebecca Facebook group where Courtney says she got a message about Courtney being in Detroit or being seen.
y'all. What was I going to say? I don't even know what I was saying. ADHD. What was I talking about? Do y'all remember? You're listening to a video. Yeah. Thank you, Jenny. Y'all, we need one more. One more money gun, y'all. One more money gun. Okay, let's see. Thank you, Jenny. Thank you. Thank y'all.
I just want to kind of laugh about this real quick because somebody said, "Is this guy and Kim's rich or just look alike?" Y'all, the fucking tree does not branch. That's why they look alike, because they're probably related. Sorry.
I'm gonna jump down so somebody else can get up because I see people
Okay.
listening. Thank you for having me up.
Oh my gosh, they're gonna come through my
Someone,
ceiling.
are they jumping on your ceiling or what? I
Oh
just want to say
my
this, and I'm gonna get
god.
down too. But
Those kids.
I'm not here for this at all right now.
my ADHD is going nuts too, and yesterday was so bad. I had to take my migraine medicine and nausea medicine because I was just like, whoo. But I don't know. I just like how you're just so real and raw with it and keep it
Yeah, put in
like
your bowl.
bam.
Y'all also, if y'all haven't already, make sure y'all follow me. I appreciate y'all. And if y'all would like to enter in the giveaway, thank you, Juju. If these people can shut up, it would be really nice. If y'all would like to enter in the giveaway, the gift gallery, whatever is open and whatever gifts are filled, then you get to enter in a giveaway. It's a Christmas cup and a pen. Okay, let's see. Next person. Yo, they're like about to come through the fucking wall right now. There's a hit on Becca from deceased inmate's baby daddy.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, I just wanted to show you guys, like I live more like in town. I live in Misaki County, okay? And I don't know how to switch my camera around, but I want to show you guys something.
I'm about to go up there and ask them, are they okay? I'm sorry. They're scaring me up there, y'all. It's so loud. I'm sorry. Keep going.
I'm just trying to figure out how to. I don't ever do this. Okay, so this right here. Okay, can you guys see it?
No, you gotta hit save to turn your camera on.
Save. Okay, can you guys see this? Okay, this is my backyard, guys. Okay, like this is where I live. There's all kinds of like, way back there. There's just woods everywhere, like everywhere around here. And I live like 5 minutes from the nearest town in Misaki County. I don't live in Wexford County, but I live in Misaki. And this is seriously like there is so many woods out here. Like everywhere you go, there's woods everywhere. And I've just been following the case. I haven't been like really trying to get involved or anything. I've
Look at the woods back there. Look how thick they are. You can see them. You see how thick those are? That's like how it is around that whole area of the other. I mean, where you are right now, it's pretty flat, but back there, it's all wood.
Yeah, there. I mean, you go back down them back roads or whatever. There's nothing but woods, and it's very thick. I wouldn't even want to go out in them woods. So, and I don't know much about this case, you guys. I've been following it, and I mean, my daughter, my 23-year-old daughter, she went to school with Rebecca, but I've never met her, so I don't know. But that's all I want. That's all I wanted to say. That's all I wanted to show you guys.
There's all this stuff, like there's tree trunks and like holes
okay, look,
in the ground.
Hold on, I'm about to show
like,
this
on the other side of that, there's a hole.
1 second.
And it's fucking weird.
Okay.
But thank you for letting me come on. I'm gonna get off.
This whole
You're welcome. Thank you.
If I know how to get off.
This whole 2-track and everything, even the 2-track that's
Hold on,
up
y'all.
that way. Stuff is my concern. This whole 2-track and everything, even the 2-track that's up that way, up towards towards Courtney's house and across the road, there's all this stuff. Like there's tree trunks and like holes in the ground that are just dug. Like on the other side of it, there's a hole, and it's just it's fucking weird.
And y'all are asking me if I believe Paige. Yeah. I don't think Paige is involved. I think Paige just talks to these people and has info to help in any way.
I just wanted to let you know I live maybe 15 minutes from Boone. There's an area my husband took me to about a year or so ago because we were looking for new campgrounds to go camping at. Not far from the north side of Cadillac. You got to drive through Manton, get out on 131 North, and then there's a road off to the left, and you go down in the woods. And there's maybe a couple houses. We went down there. There's the Manistee River that runs along this. It's rustic. The river runs by it, and my husband goes, "Well, how about camping here?" I got very bad vibes from that campground. It's so far tucked into the woods, and I'm like, I am not camping here. No way in heck. Because he goes, why? I was having panic attacks in them woods. I can't I don't remember the name of it, but I just know you go north of Manton, you go off, veer to the right, make a left onto 131. There's a road, probably about not even a half mile. You make a left, and then you make a left, and it takes you down and around and way into the wooded area.
Do y'all know what she's talking about? Because I'm fucking lost.
She did a lot of roads.
I know where it says Old 131
campground, which is over off of 131. You take a left, you take another left, and you go around. I go kayaking there. I get off there.
Yeah,
literally so sorry. I haven't been
down there too.
Try to see myself muted.
Yeah, not one person at a time, y'all. I don't like the over talking each other.
Sorry.
Go ahead, whoever.
Are you talking about Baxter Bridge Campground?
No. It's west, let's see, I'm facing east and west right now. It is east of the Baxter. It's the 131 bridge is what it's called.
Okay.
Where you can drop in at. There's rest areas right on the other side of the road.
Are you talking about Cadillac Pathways?
No, she's in Manton. That's just talking. There's one. Is it Chase Creek?
Somebody just mentioned it, the old 131 campground.
So if you're on 131, there's an expressway, and it stops when you hit Manton, like right outside of Manton. You're going to go to a 2-lane highway. If you keep going, you either take a left to go to Traverse City, or you go straight to go to Kalkaska. Before all of that, you're going to hit a propane big tank for Phillips. You take a left and another left, and it goes to this old. It's not taken care of. I mean, they have volunteers that go out there and clean it, but it's like $10 to camp there. There's no water, no electricity. And it's just a drop down so you can get in and out of the river. And if you're on the river, it's about another 3 or 4 hour float to get to Baxter Bridge. So it's another 20-minute drive to Baxter Bridge if you're driving. But I'm just going to say Manistee River. I mean, that's a possibility because we're talking about the Manton Bluffs, and that's all connected to the Manistee River. Just remember, the Manistee River is very fast. It is very deep in spots. It unalives people all the time. I mean, I grew up on the Manistee and the Muskegon River. I had an incident 2 years ago, where I got caught under a tree, and I never thought that would happen. So if you are going to go down there, make sure you are prepared, because that river will take you.
Yeah, I used to live right on the Muskegon River, so I used to walk out my back door and go tubing. But it's scary. I missed though. What campground did you say it was, or you didn't know the name of it?
I didn't remember the name of it.
Is it the Long Lake Campground?
No.
All right, hold
It's
on.
on 131. They call it the 131
Old 130.
campground.
It's old 131 campground.
Oh, okay. So it's up more. I see. So it is closer to Manton. Okay.
Hi, Nicole and team. Thank you for letting me up. I honestly was just coming in here because I have notes from last night. I was in most of the lives going back and forth, and I was curious about the recovery group, who Courtney last night said that was my PI. I didn't have an actual PI, it was a recovery group, but they told me that they were no longer helping. And then she jumped on a call and she called a guy, and he said, no, the recovery group is still out there. I am just not participating anymore. And I believe Chef called her out on that, offered her an actual PI to come up there, and she said she would accept the help, and they could, if he was willing to pay for the PI, she would accept it. And Nicole, I think you said something about a bail bondsman was working on it. So the PI that Courtney, really is what I'm saying, is the PI Courtney was referring to was the recovery group, right?
Yeah, well, the PI is not going to be a recovery group.
No, I know. That's why I'm saying. So she never had a PI. She doesn't have anybody out there.
She doesn't have anybody out there. What do you mean? There is a recovery group.
No, but she doesn't have a PI.
Courtney claimed she.
I don't know. There could be a PI she knows. No, what do you like private investigator?
Yeah, because she was saying she had.
They might not want to. Might not want to tell their identity.
No, she was saying that the recovery group was her hired PI.
Oh,
that's
no,
what.
No, I talk to them on a daily basis.
I think it was not last night, but the night before she jumped, or no, it was last night when she made all this, pointing fingers at Kimmy.
I was in the box.
Yep, you were in there, and
you were.
I'm the one that told her that the recovery team was still.
And she said she had one, and I want to say she said a first name or a last name, or maybe she stopped. I can't remember, but she denied the help. I don't know.
There were a lot of names dropped, which I think they were just throwing names out there to deflect. I'm in California. I don't know any of these people. I had just been following along with all of you guys and just trying to keep notes because I feel so sorry for this young girl and her baby, and I just want her found safe. I don't know if that's going to happen.
You think Kimmy's closer to Rich than she's saying? Yes.
Absolutely. Anyways, thank you for letting me come up. I just wondered if there was more information on if she took Chef's offer.
I don't know. I would ask Chef.
Kim, I was on Chef's because I reported what I've seen on the my search. I went solo. It was 6:30 in the morning. I just did until the sun came up until 10:30, and then I kind of went out. But I would recommend not doing it solo. Have a buddy system because I was there, but I didn't see Brad do what he did to some search people that were searching. There's a lot of rugs paraphernalia out there, so wear steel-toed boots so you can't get hurt.
What do you mean, like where?
Everywhere in the woods. They were everywhere, sticking out. Like if you had a kid, like I seen in the video today, and they were running around the woods, you'd have a problem. Or I was literally tiptoeing around them.
You were tiptoeing around people?
No, the rugs paraphernalia.
Oh, no. Okay.
Used.
Got it. Okay. Got it.
The other thing is that we were just in text, and they're saying that they're coming up with some interesting stuff. Is that Daniel Nutter? Does that ring a bell?
Yeah.
Well, we were talking about him earlier.
And then also that Trust, because Trust, Kimmy, and Paige and Jen are all out there. They took Chef's offer about going to search. I hope they're there, but that he was on a live last night and there was a baby in the background.
He has a kid.
Oh, he does. Okay, I didn't know. And they were wondering if maybe he's got Becca or
he has a kid, but he doesn't have a baby.
Well, it was
a 3-year-old.
I wasn't on that live or I'd missed it. So I don't have a recording, but I found that very interesting because I've been on his lives for the past week, starting first thing in the morning with you, Nicole, and I have not heard a baby. So I just, at 6 o'clock in the morning, 6:30, 7 o'clock in the morning, you would think you would hear a baby.
I could hear young children in the background yesterday on his live too, but it wasn't like an infant or a toddler. It was just kind of kid chatter, if that's what you heard.
Definitely a baby cry. I mean, I didn't hear it. Again, I wasn't on. I mean, I might have been on that last night. I might have not because I'm on a lot of his. I left early last night to his because there was a lot of, fighting back and forth and, and then I got back on and then I lost internet early hours in the morning when I was on yours, Nicole. You guys were froze on my screen for like an hour.
When did I go live this morning?
It was in by midnight, 1 o'clock this morning.
Yeah. I'd be going live. I'd be staying live late as fuck. Someone's going to go back and see which box that baby cried, huh?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure that Tech has the timestamp. I believe. I can ask her.
Just asking, was this when Kimmy was asked about what are her most favorite memories of her and Becca, and she was talking about making her kiss a dead snake and hitting apples at each other?
Yep, I asked her that question, and then everything after the third one, the snake, memory, that's when people jumped on and were attacking and just...
Yeah, that's when it got crazy.
And that's when I left.
Really here. So I'm not sure, maybe the baby could have been somebody else in the panel and maybe not out there.
I don't know. People upstairs are moving out. I think that's what's going on.
Let's hope for your sake.
You might be right.
Because there's a move out truck right here. And these people
I
are
thought you were talking about at their house. There was talk about something about that too.
They haven't even lived here for only a couple months. Maybe they got evicted.
And do you remember, Jamie, that on the same live right before that, probably 10 minutes before that, that's when Trust Brandon denounced his love for Kimmy?
Yeah, and he was saying there was some there was a love bomb. It was a question to Kim. Yes, I said there was some kind of love bomb. That's Bond in my note. And then there was something saying that he's either related to Kimmy or by association or by family. It got really messy. And then there was something about Truth Mouse Princess, Sheena, daughter of Mail Master.
Yeah, she said, trying to say that I was bringing her kids into it. I just had a question if she had custody of her kids.
Yeah,
and
it got real weird right there.
I just had a question. It was one of those things that she came up here and she didn't see her kids, and it was confirmed. There was a picture of it or a video that she didn't show up on the camera at all. So I just had a question because she was claiming on all these social media sites that she was, in fact, up here, drove from Florida to go to her dad's house to see her kids.
I heard that as well.
And, she started attacking me. And
Can I ask why we haven't heard from Paige lately? I just talked to Paige. I have Paige's location because she's out searching.
Yep. And she's gotten a lot of death threats too. I mean, there's a lot of things.
I told Paige to stay off live.
Yes, she needs to. Thank you.
I told her she majorly got attacked.
Last night,
she majorly got attacked.
I wouldn't let her to come. I wouldn't let her come in the box. I just called her instead. But
I'm afraid for her safety.
Of everyone. I know everything I keep hearing is the past. I'm like, yep, I heard it. Yep, I know. Yep, I know.
Did you even sleep last night?
Yeah, I always sleep. Just because I look like a bum don't mean I don't sleep.
No, you don't look like a bum, but I literally had set my alarm for 8 a.m. I woke up at 10 a.m. I was late for work.
Hi, Annie. Annie, can I ask you a question?
Yeah, doll.
Huh?
Yeah.
Do you know Courtney?
No, I don't.
I'm
In
asking.
Australia,
I'm
doll.
talking to Annie.
Yeah, no, I don't know a doll. I live in Australia.
Have you ever talked to Courtney?
No, I'm not even friends with her on TikTok or anything, doll.
Oh, you just
Oh,
be
is
showing
that
support
because
to
I
Courtney or what?
is that because I gifted her? Oh, I gift everyone, doll.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah,
Listen,
I
everybody's
do.
been
I
suspicious, but
just
I'm
a
gonna be
big
the one to
gift.
just ask you, okay?
Yeah, I was
I'm
just,
not.
I was wondering.
I'm not mad at it. Anybody can support anybody. It's just,
Yeah, no,
you know what I
I
mean.
think.
It's everywhere on every. Oh yes. Oh, so wait, hold on. I'm not trying to be mean, but so like if
Here she goes. I just seen that comment. That has got nothing to do
okay,
with this
wait,
whole case.
listen, hold on, pause. No, I don't have anything against you. I just want to ask you. So if it comes down to it and something happens, like something bad happens to something has bad happened to her, and there's a homicide case, and
Yes.
they arrest somebody, are you gonna say that they're innocent?
No, 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 no. It's a totally different case,
Wait,
doll.
can we go on a different topic? Why do you think that BK is innocent?
I just do. I've always thought that from the very beginning. He
Well,
just, yeah.
I respect you for keeping your
Everyone's
word the
got
whole
different
time.
Yeah, everyone's got different opinions on the Idaho 4 case. But there's
Yeah,
just no
I used to think he was innocent too until I started hearing more shit and I heard the sentencing hearing when I heard everybody speak. I knew for a fact he was guilty. But that's just my opinion. Everybody,
Yeah,
that case
that's
is a
fine.
whirlwind of
Yeah,
opinions. So
everyone's got different opinions on the whole case, doll. And
yeah.
I just don't believe he did it. They can't place him there. His DNA wasn't even on the sheet. That's all come out now. Bill Thompson, like they've all just been like really sneaky, and Ashley Jennings and all that. Yeah. But that's
Sorry
just
for getting off topic, y'all. I'm sorry. I just wanted to ask. Y'all know me. I'm blunt.
No,
I
I'm
don't mean
glad
any
you
harm
did.
to anybody. I don't mean any harm to you, Annie. I just wanted to ask that. A lot of people have been asking it, and nobody has like asked you directly. So I'm gonna be the one to ask you directly.
yeah, that's fine,
Yeah.
doll.
But no,
I
honey.
live near Idaho. I'm in Northern California in the
No,
Tahoe
no, no. We're getting
area.
off that topic.
Oh,
Yeah, I
okay.
do, boss
All
man.
right.
I
I
do
was just
support
going to ask
Brian.
her a little bit more why she felt that
No,
way
we're
because
gonna get
I'm on
off.
the
We're
other
gonna get
side.
back on topic. We're gonna get
Yeah,
back on
this is a
Okay.
topic. We're not gonna talk
whole
Okay.
about it.
All
different.
right. Sorry, Nicole.
It's just a
No,
whole
it's
different
okay.
case. This is about a innocent baby too. Like
Yeah.
Yes.
this is nothing like the Idaho 4 case.
Correct.
I'm gonna get off here. I've got to work 3 to 9:30, so I'll see you tonight, hopefully, when I log
Oh, well,
Okay, okay, Ali.
Bye.
Bye.
so
Yo,
there's
I
people
just want
in.
y'all to know if there's anybody that goes out searching, please be protected. Please be protected. Paige and them are protected. I just wanna let y'all know that they are protected with whatever they need to protect themselves with, but please stay protected and wear something that people can see you, like a reflection vest, a neon vest that has reflectors on it. Wear something that people can see you from afar. I don't know, shit, bring a freaking air horn so that if you're in danger, you can fucking just start blowing the air horn. I don't know, something, because there is no service in a lot of those places.
Yes. On all fronts. Correct.
And also, you could be off the grid in some places, maybe. I don't know. I don't know how that works, but sometimes your location doesn't actually put you where you are in some time, but I don't know. I wouldn't search at night alone. I wouldn't search at all at night. Do you think search teams go and search at night? No, unless they have 40,000 lights shining on them. Uh-uh.
Yeah, this is a really sad case. I'm just hope they find her safe and well. I don't know. I'm sus on the boyfriend too because I'm wondering why she left her purse and other phone behind and then apparently he, oh yeah, I don't know.
So the initial plan, y'all, was not to go back to Courtney's house. The initial plan, I want y'all to know, was to go to the store and get Tide Pods instead of going back to her house and getting Tide Pods. They were never supposed to go back to her house. So when they went back to her house, Courtney went inside and put a Tide Pod in a baggie, allegedly. And I just know that because the recovery team found the Tide Pods sitting on a table in a baggie. So whenever they went into the house, so the initial, she wasn't supposed to go into the she wasn't even supposed to go back to Courtney's that day. She was supposed to just go to the store. Courtney was supposed to have what she was supposed to have for her. Instead, she went back to the house and whatever happened. And then now she's sitting here saying, "Oh, is she still pregnant to this guy?" Who the fuck asked that when somebody says, "I think I spotted your daughter"? Oh, is she still pregnant? What was she wearing? Is she okay? Is she alive? Is she well? Like, does she need help? Like, what kind of clothes does she have on? Is she walking okay?
Right.
Is she sitting? Is she laying? Not, is she still pregnant? Does she have a baby with her? You know, like stuff like that, but not just one thing. Oh, is she still pregnant? Then it's like, it makes me think that, like, if that's really legit right there, honestly, it makes me think that Courtney doesn't have an idea as to where she is, but then it's like she has to know because she was the last person to see her. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. What if Rebecca didn't go missing from that house? What if she went missing from a completely different location that Courtney drove to? Because there's no footage of anything. How do we know that she lost her phone and the phone, where's the coordinates at? Have we seen the coordinates of where that phone was?
Were you on the live? Were you watching the live this morning, Nicole?
I was in the box. Which one? There's so many lives going on all day long. I can't keep up.
Country.
I was in the box for a little bit of time when Courtney was up.
Oh, yeah. Because she was saying, like, the phone being placed in the thing, and I thought, I don't know, nothing makes sense.
Okay, so Kimmy also said that phone was shattered more than it was shattered before. So they could have been driving down that trail. Mind you, that road goes all the way down to 115 and it also continues down to 131. Courtney this morning acted like she had no clue that it goes down to 131. Why would she just, oh my God, it goes down that far? No, homie, you knew that it went down that far. Don't play stupid. I'm sure you've been down that road plenty of times to hit 115 and you can see straight across that road that it keeps going.
So that phone did work. Steph had that phone being pinged 27 minutes from Rich. Because he pinged that phone, so it must have worked.
They said it was 250 feet from, okay, yes. So Paige just sent me a picture as to where the phone was. That phone couldn't have been, no, just listen, Annie, please.
I'm sorry.
That phone can't be that phone can't be thrown that far, 250 feet. Oh, do we have a fucking quarterback in here? Like,
no.
Do we have a quarterback that lives in that house or what? Because I'm pretty sure these people can probably throw and they're going to think they threw a phone and not, and they didn't throw the phone because they're fucking tweaking. Okay. So somebody went out there, placed that phone there to make it look like, oh, she got taken there. Something happened there, to throw everybody completely off. But in reality, did she ever really go back to that house, y'all? Did she ever really go back to that house? Because nobody's pulled that camera footage because Courtney's sitting there saying those cameras don't work. How do we know those cameras really don't work? How do we know those cameras don't backlog? How do we know those cameras don't sit there and record? How do we know that? Because let me tell you something. These police officers are on her side, and they're on her side for a reason. Because there's somebody that she knows that she's intertwined with, if not herself, that is working with the police.
Informant.
There's something going on. They're not doing shit. They're not allowing, they don't agree with these recovery teams that are sitting here on their every single day doing grid search, doing research, going and trying to get fucking warrants for shit. They don't care about them. They don't want anybody coming to help for a reason. These people, these officers know Courtney and everybody within. They know, okay? I don't believe Courtney is a CI. I don't.
No.
I believe somebody within her intertwined circle that she is not mentioning is a CI. Yes. I can confirm that there is a informant in this case.
Well, that's what I was thinking. There's got to be
Him
someone.
is not a CI. Let me make that clear. Nobody that's been on this platform is a CI. Nobody. It is somebody that maybe somebody had. There's possibly 2 CIs. I know one for sure, but possibly 2. Okay, those people have not been on this platform at all. I'm not going to say the names. I'm not going to say who they are. Y'all can sit here and keep commenting who y'all think they are. And I said this earlier, but I'm not going to say yes or no. I'm not. You think I'm going to put my life in danger? No. No. Heck no. It's people that are sitting here, not on this platform, probably not watching anything. But they're working. They're working for the police. They're working for what's going on. They're involved. Y'all might know one of them, but they haven't been on here. And the other one, I've never heard of in my life until I heard the person's name. Okay, so thank you. So in that case, I don't know if Becca ever went back to that house. I don't know if that phone was already was just literally placed there. I don't know if she was long gone before 8 p.m., 10 p.m., 9 p.m. I don't know that. Nobody knows that. We're going based off of words that are coming out of these crackheads' mouths. That's what we're going based off of. The police have never told me any of that. They don't know any of that. We're just sitting here going based off of fucking tweakers that can't keep their story straight. And I want y'all to realize that all of this nonsense they're feeding us and everybody's taking in like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. Don't listen to that. Listen to the words in between and dig into what they're saying, because there's a lot of things that people aren't pulling that matters. All this little other shit, like everybody, that messages from this morning. Everybody's looking, oh, 8 Mile, 8 Mile. That's to throw people off. Look at how she responded. Look at how she responded. Look at what she said this morning. She said 2 different names for a reason. Go look at that person. She's friends with them. She knows that person. She's acting like she doesn't. That man does not know her daughter, but that man knows her daughter. It's a tactic. It's a tactic that they're doing to throw people off so we can get out of the loop of what's actually going on here. And I want y'all to realize that. And I don't know, I could be crazy, but I've learned a lot and I know a lot. And I'm just trying to educate y'all a little bit, but I'm not an expert, but I'm pretty educated to know
and it's such
going on.
A sad case because, you know, I was praying that they'd be found safe and they'd just hidden her from her boyfriend. But I don't have the police even searched his house. Does anyone know?
Whose house? Rich's?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Hi, Fugitive. You wanted to say something? I know you did. You're muted, Fugitive.
Yeah, I was listening to you. A lot of what you were saying was facts. I don't listen. I don't pay attention, or I should say, that's why I don't speak to a lot of the people from the town, because most of them are drug addicts and untrustworthy anyway.
Mm-hmm.
And you don't know if whether they're telling the truth, they're telling a lie, or you don't know.
Yeah, that's true.
Right, and there's certain things that they say or how they react to things that y'all need to write down. How they react to something or a certain question. Why do y'all? Everybody thinks that I'm mean whenever I question them, or when I question what they're like, me having Courtney on my platform the other day, and I was being very direct with her, and I was saying other things to her. Do you see how she reacts to me? Do you see how Brad reacts to me? It's because they know I know shit. They know how, y'all, I should just go apply to be an interrogation person. I don't fucking know. I'm just kidding. But I'm just being cocky over here. But you have to, I don't want to sound mean about the people that are like giving them some reassurance and feeling bad for them and feeling so sorry for them. There's no reason to feel sorry for them. I'm sorry. They're fucking horrible people. They're horrible people. There's no, I feel bad for you. I'm sorry your daughter's missing. No. Where the fuck is she? You're the last one that says that you've seen her. Where is she? Where'd she go? Where'd you really last see her? What was your really last conversations you had with her? Were y'all doing drugs? Was she actually intoxicated? Like, what was actually going on? Because as of 3 months ago, Becca was still using.
Yes, she was. What if it was an overdose and they panicked?
Huh?
Could it be? Could it be an overdose? I don't know.
No,
And they
a hot
panicked.
shot. I feel like it was a hot shot. It's happened with every single person in their circle. A hot shot was given to them and they were deceased within minutes.
The mom sounds high or drunk every time somebody talks to her, because she always sounds like something's going on with her.
Oh, yeah. I mean, all of them are. I'm pretty sure all of them are on something.
And it could be why her
You have
story
a lot of
always
noise
changes.
in your background. Where are you?
I'm outside.
You sound like you're going through leaves in the middle of the woods.
Yeah. I'm taking somebody somewhere. No, I'm just outside, not in the woods though. But I don't know, man. I don't know. A lot of these people, like I said, they're always on something. One of the first things when you go to court and you got put on a stand or even an interrogation room, one of the first things they ask you, they're supposed to, is, are you under the influence of anything? One of the first things they should ask you. And the reason why they ask you, of course, is because you can always make an excuse. I was high or I was drunk. That's why my story changed, And with the mom, every time I hear her, she just always sounds like she's under something every single time. And that could be why her story keeps changing too. She can't remember what she said. She's fucked up or messed up.
I agree. Y'all,
And I never see
y'all are
does the
sitting
mom go
here
on
saying
live?
that Courtney missed a call. Where's that proof? Where she could sit there and show proof of a message with somebody, but where's the proof of the phone call? I ain't seen it. Have y'all? Have y'all seen it? Because I haven't.
Hey,
No, I
has the
wanted.
mom ever went on her own live? Ever?
No, she probably don't even know how to use that.
She goes on everybody else's live, right?
Everybody else's live.
Yeah, it's like I think she just wants this attention.
Yeah, she's trying to throw people off so that she's trying to she's trying to keep everybody online so that nobody's out there doing something.
Or she's trying to monetize on the disappearance of her daughter.
that part.
AO
In fact,
arrested this morning. Who is AO? Araya?
Y'all was speaking about her in She's Country's box this morning about the messages. They posted a fat clip on FB in the group. It shows she says in there, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. And then she's like, please answer, please answer, please answer. And then she said it's her friend Daniel messaged her.
Who did say that?
Courtney, I just watched it.
Yeah, I was there when that was going on. Guys, I came up as a healthcare provider and a nurse. Been a nurse for a really long time, and I've questioned whether or not she even went to the hospital, because if this is her third baby, her body knows what to do. Her body doesn't really have Braxton Hicks. That's what happens with folks with their first pregnancy. Most of the time, if women go into labor and they're already dilated 1 centimeter, they keep them because they're going to dilate because their body already knows what to do. So I have debunked. I've even wondered if Becca even had a hospital stay about quote unquote premature labor.
Can I just say something there? Like, I've had nine children, and I've been 1 to 2 centimeters dilated, and they've sent me home. And I'm not sticking up for anyone, but they can send you home, and they'll tell you to come back like tomorrow,
But if
and
she
we'll
was leaking
recheck you.
something,
I'm
I
just
just
saying
know.
that I've had a lot
I
of
just know
kids.
how our hospital handles folks, and we have. I'll just say it. We have a lot of folks that come in that have drug issues that came into the hospital that I work at. And the other thing is, somebody was talking about that she was septic a few months ago. If she was septic, like they said, and they didn't treat, she wouldn't have, she would have been gone a long time ago, because your body's not going to just take care of a sepsis. You're going to need to be in the hospital for IV antibiotics. They would probably would have induced her to deliver her if she was septic, a few months
I
ago.
said that too. I said that yesterday too.
Because that is too freaking dangerous. So I even wonder if she even went to the hospital, if that's just part of the lies.
So can I speak to that? Because I did hear that in multiple panels from Kimmy and Courtney. First, they said she went to her OB appointment and it wasn't the hospital that said she was septic, it was the OB. No OB doctor, when you're that close to delivering a baby, is not going to send you in to be induced or at least stress monitored and do blood tests to rule that out. So then, if she did go to the hospital, which Courtney said it was Courtney, Rich, and Becca, and then Brad brought the wheelchair after because she can't walk and she needed which
I'm not believing
hospitals
any of
have
that.
wheelchairs. So that didn't make sense to me either. You could have used a wheelchair at the hospital. And then where did Brad go? And then why was somebody sent out of the room in the curtain due to an argument over the SEX situation? All of that. I honestly, and HIPAA only covers if you're in the hospital. I worked for a hospital for many years. Once you leave the hospital, there's cameras everywhere, right? So they could tell if she was there or checked in. They don't have to give out any details, but say, yeah, she did check in here or something. The police would probably be able to get to the bottom of that. I don't feel like she ever went to the hospital. The sepsis, I think, is just trying to excuse different things, just like Courtney saying that her and Brad had a baby in the NICU. Really? No.
I think it's all part of the lie system and all part of the she's septic, she's sick. Feel sorry for us because we're going to lose her and the baby. My gut has been telling me from the very beginning somebody's jealous over her having this pregnancy, Courtney, and I really think that they were trying to get that baby. And they have failed.
Nicole, can I ask you something? Because way back in the beginning when this all started coming out and Courtney was jumping on lives, Wasn't there something said that her and Brad had when they found out that Becca was pregnant with this baby with Rich? She said she is not having this baby over my you know what body. And they went to her house and assaulted her.
It's something like that. He attacked her.
I don't know.
And then they said that, well, her sister said that she doesn't even know if he's the father of the baby. It could
Correct.
belong to someone, some other fella. So I'd like to know who the other fella is and has he gone to save her and they're hiding her? I don't know.
Yeah, so her sister did say it's up in question outside of a paternity test. There could have been multiple potential
Father,
fathers.
yes.
And there was another guy that was in lives earlier. I haven't seen him pop up. I think his name was Austin, who was saying he was potentially the father of her oldest son. And he was saying a bunch of stuff like that too. Like we don't even know if Rich is actually.
Yeah.
So I don't know if that's all trying to just spin another web. Like I've said, they've spun so many webs, they're going to wrap themselves in a cocoon because none of it makes sense. But this is what criminal mentality is. This is what they do. They create narrative and stories to point the finger at everybody else so that
Yes.
anybody investigating is so thrown off track they don't know which way to go. And
I
giving the
like
circle
what
of
sticks in my mind is when they did go to the hospital and like Kimberly said that they made him leave the room. I'm wondering why they asked him to leave that room. Did she have bruises on her? Were they very concerned? I think they must have
So,
been concerned about
well, in
something to
all
get the father.
honesty, if you had somebody like that going on in the OB department, pretty sure
Yeah.
security and the hospital police would have been there.
Guys, can I speak on that real quick? I think that they only said that that actually happened so that they could paint another narrative picture
Mm-hmm.
that Becca was running away. That's all I think that was about. That's all that.
Oh, okay, Heather.
that could be true,
Agree.
but during my birth with my second child, I was actually separated from my husband, and if a mother feels uncomfortable or
Yeah.
doesn't want somebody in the room, she will tell the staff,
Yeah.
I want to be in here by myself. So it
Oh, I
could have
totally get
been
that.
both things if in fact the hospital visit even ever happened. So
Well, first of all, the night that they well went, it didn't happen. They never went to the hospital. I will never believe that. I
I don't
believe that she
either.
went to the hospital the Thursday. Excuse me, I'm sick.
Well, there was a lady in the comments yesterday, and they
Thursday
said that.
before she went to the hospital with her best friend, with Rich's baby mama, who is her actual best friend. That's the only person I will actually call her best friend. Because that's the one that I see family pictures and holiday pictures and stuff like that with.
And that's the one she left that voice recording for, right?
Absolutely. Yes, it
Mhm.
is.
And
So,
then
with that being said, I don't think that she went to the hospital with any of the other people. I'm sorry if there's people in this live and watching and they hear what I have to say. I don't care. I don't think she went. I think that was all a tactic to try to paint the narrative that's been painted the whole time.
I
That
agree.
she left on her own on her own accord, and this, that, and the other, and all the. It's all a tactic.
if she didn't really go to the hospital, how long has she really been missing for?
That's a very good question
That's
because I think she's been
that's what
gone
I
longer
keep
than
bringing
this.
up. I think she's been missing long before, and maybe not
Because if
long.
you,
One could be
okay,
4 days, 1 day, 2 day, 3 days. Before she was reported missing, she was already gone.
So
right.
that voice recording was created on November 3rd, we think, or November 2nd.
I don't remember.
What day was
She
the
says
first?
she's
The
Was the
first.
say
first
she's
on
First was on a
Saturday?
Saturday.
The
Okay, that's
first.
when it was created.
Okay.
so. But
And
didn't the
another thing, if you
sister
go back
say
and
she
listen to the
spoke with
court,
her on the 4th at 3 o'clock? I'm pretty sure she did. I'm pretty sure she said she spoke with her on the 4th. Yes.
I don't know.
No,
Her
I think she
sister.
was long gone before that.
I think
Why
she
do I
was
think
too.
so? Because They say there's no there's no any communication or anything from that entire day on Monday.
Yep.
That there was nothing on her phone. Why? Because there probably wasn't anything on her phone.
Yeah. And the
Like
other
there
thing
was
is,
never
Exactly.
anything in the first place. So the day before, when they went to the hospital or whatever, I don't know. Maybe that's when everything actually happened.
After the
Yep.
dinner, after she ate that bleach
you
Like
tasting
she actually got
pasta.
sick,
hmm
Yep.
and everything happened then.
Yep.
And
Oh, that's what
Courtney's
I'm
trying to
saying.
say
Yep.
her phone messages from that day have now been deleted, and when they recovered the 4 phones, there was nothing on Monday because there probably was no action.
Right. And another thing that I keep going back to, and this goes all the way back to the very beginning, was Courtney said that the car drove off in front of her. Then how in the world did a cell phone get 200 and some freaking feet down that 2 lane or down that 2 track or whatever they call it? Because that car could not go down that if it was the type of car that she said it was.
Well,
Well,
so on that,
that's not entirely true.
right.
I've drove those 2 tracks before
Uh
with
huh.
cars, regular cars.
Okay.
There's certain parts of
I'm just
them
going by. I'm
that
just going by what I
yeah.
have, what we have here, because I know. I mean,
No,
I'm in
I
Southwest
get it.
Virginia. Yeah, I'm in
I
Southwest
get it.
Virginia, and anything like that, you're not going to take a car like that through. Of course, I'm also in the mountains.
I mean, we got areas there that you cannot take a car like that through,
Hmm.
and it could be down that track. You could get to a certain part of it that car might not go through, but that part where they were at, where they showed us, where we could see, you could drive a car down there.
Well, that part, yeah, but I mean, if they had like
It's,
left to go that direction and go,
it, well, they didn't because they
yeah,
turned around and went right back to their house.
right. So I think somebody took something
And
through it.
that road or that 2 track also leads to that main highway. Didn't somebody, I believe on Tuesday or Wednesday of this week, was driving down the 2 track on video and getting out and walking around? Um, the ground
Yeah,
was pretty
but she was in
dry,
like an
and they went all
SUV.
the way to the road.
But it looked like she was in an
No,
SUV or a
she
truck.
didn't go all the way. She didn't go all the way back there. She only went partly back into there,
But part
so
of
she
that
didn't
two
take it all
track,
the
you can
way.
only go like with four wheelers. Like a certain area is only with four wheelers.
Correct.
Like you
Hmm.
cannot
All
get
those.
a vehicle down there at all.
So, just for reference, I used to drive a Chevy Beretta, had big tires, and I live in the mountains near Lake Tahoe in California. I used to take that car boonie crashing, is what we call it. We would drive down these roads, and if you know what you're doing and you know that road,
Yeah.
you could probably navigate it. I mean, you could get stuck, but if you're familiar with the road, that car could make it because the undercarriage is a little higher. I don't know the year and the model and all
Right.
that. Nobody does, but I'm just
Right.
saying it potentially is possible. But
Yeah.
who knows who is driving that car? So,
There was no car, you guys. There was no car.
okay, well,
Courtney drives a truck, so she can make it through there.
Hey, Nicole, do you see the
Yeah.
comments? They're
No.
saying that Dora said on her live that Richard was just taken into custody.
oh,
What?
Do it because no woman leaves her wallet behind and phone.
yeah, I agree.
Thank you, Jamie. Is it Jamie? Yes.
Yeah,
Sorry.
I agree
Jamie.
too.
Yes, ma'am.
I was talking about this earlier this morning, and I
She
keep
supposedly said
bringing this
asthma.
up. Now, we're all women. We do not leave the house. Like, I've been in domestic violence before a long time ago, and I never left my house
No,
without my
that's
phone
that's what I'm
and wallet.
grabbing. Even if I'm running, I'm going to
Yeah,
have
I'm gonna
my phone
fucking
and
grab
purse.
my shit and I'm out the door. I don't care about clothes, shoes, or anything.
Exactly.
I want my phone and I want my purse.
Even if I have to stash it in the bushes and
Yeah,
run for my life and come back and grab it, I'm not leaving it with the
yeah. They're
person that
saying
is
Richard is in
abusing me.
custody.
Mm-hmm. I,
Yeah,
I think
because
I
they
think
were
Nicole's
saying,
calling the
why was the fourth phone at another destination downtown at a girl's house called Prissy?
So from what I know about that, from what I've heard from Paige and Kimberly and Courtney, there is like a lot of dispute about the 4 phones. So the one that was found was given to her, I believe, by Paige's boyfriend. Um, and that was her secret phone that she kept from Rich because Rich would smash her phones. And Kimberly said he smashed it right in front of her. So there was that phone. And then Rich had another phone that was under his pillow that he turned in. So I don't know the connections, but I do know the picture that Kimberly sent of the phone was supposedly the one that was found in the field based on the coordinates she found and sent to Brad. She sent the coordinates by GPS tracking, and Brad apparently in his industry knows how to read GPS, and then they went over there by the 2-track and found the phone. That is what I know about that. There's supposedly 4 phones that's been turned in, and then there's a laptop that Kimberly has that wasn't turned in because she said when she was trying to access Becca's phone to see if there were any messages or anybody on there, it crashed her laptop. That's suspicious as well.
Suspicious, and they never took the laptop in.
They
I
never
was
took the laptop. That was a couple of days ago, so I don't know if it's been confiscated as of yet. I don't know. Not sure because you can't believe all of the leads and the context is coming from this circle, right? It's not coming from outside sources. It's not coming from authorities. So we're all trying to read between the lines, I think, to get to what the truth is, because somewhere in there lies the truth.
Well, I'm serious. I'm so sus on him. I'm sorry, but I am.
And if he's been brought in, then they probably have reason to believe.
And you know what I've been saying for the last couple of days? It's the quiet ones you got to watch. He come out, he spoke, and he's been hiding ever since.
So my thing is that voice recording that she left for her best friend Rich's ex, baby mama. That was the last we heard of her at all. And she was talking about that dinner and how weird it tasted and the balloons in the envelopes. And then all the other narrative doesn't add up. So something happened to her that night, I believe. And all of this is coming to a head, especially where he worked, where the lakes are, the back end of Courtney's house. There's lakes, there's 2-tracks everywhere. And he likes to go out and meet and sleep with the ladies and do all these things. So he's very, very familiar with all that area and how to navigate it. Even Courtney said the other night, he knows how to dip and dodge those cameras. He knows how to evade them because they
Did
make
say that. She said that this morning too on Country's Live. He knows how to get around them cameras.
I can tell you this, guys. Growing up there, once you grow up there for a long time, everybody pretty much knows those woods like that, especially if that's something you like to do. Like you get out there, but I mean anybody can still get lost. It's that desolate.
For sure.
Yeah, I mean I literally got lost all night for like over 12 hours in the woods in the night up there.
Well,
So
I know if I was going to them woods, I'd take a compass with me, that's for sure, and plenty of water.
It's like that up here in the Sierra Nevadas. I mean, the woods are thick. They're huge redwoods, and you could walk in circles and think you went 10 miles and you didn't go nowhere.
Yep, that's what I was saying. You could be walking in circles in the same spot and not even know it.
Yep.
Because it's so desolate and oh my gosh. I just so you guys know, I did send a message to my friend that lives just south of there. She's got horses. I asked her if maybe she would go, if she could get a team to go up there. She knows a bunch of people. Maybe they could ride around and on some of the trails up there that are safe right now during hunting season. Because
Hi,
there is some.
Michelle. Are you all right, Nicole? Oh my
I do not
God.
like Nicole's face right now, and I am very sad.
Yeah, I am too, because a little innocent baby, like that gets to me. I don't know how people could do that. I'm sorry. I can't say that word on here. No, and see you next Tuesday. He can just burn
Oh,
in
it's
hell.
not. Okay, okay, okay.
She said it's not him.
Yeah, no, yeah, I know. I get you. No, did not. Got you.
He did it. He didn't get arrested.
Dang it.
I knew it was a ruse. I knew it. I knew it was going to be another ruse. Another
Oh, so he's
ruse.
not arrested.
Damn it. See, no, no, there we go.
So, Michelle, do you know something down there? Something has happened.
I believe she's saying that by Nicole's facial expression.
Yeah, I think so too. That's hard.
Hang on, she's taking.
Okay, he is not arrested, but what the fuck?
Hang on, maybe they haven't released it yet.
Y'all, no, he's not arrested.
Maybe
Was he
they're
brought
going
Kimmy
in
just
to.
for
called,
questioning?
Kimmy just called him to confirm.
Oh, okay.
He answered. He's not arrested. Okay, listen. Where did y'all say that S10 truck was? Who said that S10
I
was
have
like
it
at the
written down.
salvage lot or something?
Me. That's the one that they say that Rich scrapped.
Yeah.
Who told you this?
Remember that? Remember? Hold on. Remember the guy who changed his name and he was 10 sheets to the wind last night?
Brad?
Soldier
Brad,
Boy.
the good Brad, the good Brad. Remember he was
He
like,
ain't
"Oh
so
yeah, he
good.
told me." Yeah, that's him.
I
Okay.
have a note. Rich scraps for a living. His gray S10 with the fuel tank in the back. Kimmy knows the truck, said it was scrapped in Padnos, Michigan, 2 weeks ago. I don't know if the spelling or the pronunciation of that place makes sense to anybody who's in that area. But Kimmy was saying that the gray S10 with the fuel tank in the back was scrapped 2 weeks ago.
Wow.
And he scraps vehicles for a living, or that's one of his side hustles. Those are
What?
my notes from last night.
Okay, listen. And what color is it?
Gray.
Which would look black at night time if it's a dark grey.
That truck is not at a salvage lot. Guess where
Yes.
that truck's at?
What did I
Oh,
miss? I got a phone call.
Where's the truck at?
The compound.
ooh.
Oh.
Can I ask who owns that truck? If I must have missed that, sorry.
I think it's Rich's dad or Rich.
Okay, and you want to hear
Okay.
something else?
Yes, please.
A week before Becca went missing, Rich beat the fuck out of her.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Why did he beat the fuck out of her? Do y'all know?
It's because he thought the baby wasn't his?
Yeah, that's what I heard.
No.
Yeah.
Because Becca caught Rich fucking Courtney.
Oh my fucking God.
I mean, I'm not surprised.
Oh, that's just
I'm not
disgusting. That's so
surprised,
fucked
but
up shit.
that just makes him more culpable in this whole thing, and her. That just put them both as number one suspects.
That's a dirty dog's act.
Hold on, hold on, hold on. Who told you that? I mean, you don't have to tell me, but everybody to me is so
Why?
suspect.
Who do you think told me? Because I already know how you feel. Go ahead.
I know.
Because you're the one that said it was at the salvage lot, and it's not, because I'm about to show you a picture that it's at the compound.
Yeah, I
Right.
believe
But
it.
there was two S10s. Just you didn't hear him saying that because hold on a second. If it's the S10 that's Rich's dad's, then it's probably that one that's there. If it's the other S10, Kimmy's the one that got mad and said, "How did he do that? He didn't have
But
any right to do
doesn't
that."
Rich's dad have a red one?
Girl, from the looks of it, they got a whole junkyard. So they
Rich's
probably
dad
have
has a
multiples.
red vehicle.
I saw pictures of it.
Okay, so what does the second one look like? What does this one that y'all are talking about look like? What does it look like?
I have not seen
I have a
any
melting
Because
down
this one
child.
does
Hold
not
on.
look like it would look black at night.
I was thinking like
Send it
a
send it to me,
slate
Nicole. Let
gray.
me see.
Have a look, please, Nicole, or you don't want to show us all?
No, I don't gotta show everything to everybody.
Okay, darling. Fair enough. I think they're going to make an arrest soon.
And if I'm wrong, I'm
Use
fucking wrong.
grey and red.
Y'all,
And
I will check my messages in a little bit. Oh my god.
He said the man, we need to get the good Brad back in here because that looks like a tan one, and he said the other one was silver.
Yeah, I heard it was like a gray, like when you spray paint a truck gray
This
before
doesn't
you
look brown or
No.
tan. This looks like it looks like it's a piece of shit.
Well, that ties.
Hold on.
So if Becca was beat up by Rich because he caught her with her sister back then, that could explain why Kimberly is throwing all this different information out there because she's in cahoots with him.
Wait a minute. Didn't you say Courtney is who that she caught Rich sleeping with?
Oh, it
But
was
then,
Courtney, not Kimberly?
Yes.
Oh, I missed that. I'm sorry.
I thought Kimberly didn't talk to him, but went with him to that townhouse to get the other phone, to that Chrissy's house. I'm so confused. This is such a head fuck case. This.
Hold on, y'all. My phone's tripping.
So she did get a ride over to Rich's house supposedly because the picture that was shared of her in a driver's seat holding Becca's phone, she wasn't driving, and she said she got a ride over there from a friend or her boyfriend, I don't know who, because she wasn't going to go alone, and got the phone, and she only knew the code to it because Becca and Kimberly knew each other's codes for safety purposes, and she unlocked the phone, and then she told Courtney that there was no activity from Monday forward.
So you're saying that the car that actually did pick her up took her back to Richard's house?
Okay,
Kimberly.
Listen. This one's pointing towards, I'm guessing this one's pointing towards Courtney's house. And there is a camera on that church.
They've got camera footage. So if they make it arrest,
You do know that church is owned by Courtney's family.
Well, they need to go there more often.
Right.
Yeah, it was literally
Right, Nicole,
registered in
they
the
do.
same last name that she has.
Okay, and what is this blue stuff in the back of their house? Is that the truck that's covered in a tarp?
possibility.
That's a
Looks like
tarp.
it.
I can't tell all the way, but that is a tarp.
Can you bring it up closer, Nicole? Because normally trucks have a higher back, so it sort of looks like that.
Trucks don't have a higher back, they have a higher front. Maybe
Yeah,
in
they have a
Australia.
In Australia, they come with the bar thing like that. You can put a bar over
That
it.
looks like it could be like a makeshift, like garage. Like people do that a lot up there to like,
S10 is a load truck all around. Okay, so this is the truck that is apparent. Hold on, wait.
hey, Daniel, do you want to come up? You know a lot. You're over there telling all the business. Why don't you come up and just say it all so we don't have to read all the comments?
Who do you think's done this out of all of them? Like, do
Yeah,
you?
my sister's ex-boyfriend drag raced an S10. It was a black S10. It's a very small truck. He drag raced it. I know exactly what an S10 is.
My guess is Rich, Courtney, and
This is the
possibly
S10.
Brad. Okay.
No, okay.
That's on the compound.
Oh, it's got a mattress on it too.
Great.
All I wanted to say was, I feel like we can't take Brad at like 100%.
No, he
I
called
don't
me
know
a
if y'all
fucking
heard.
bitch.
Oh
I don't.
God,
His
who's
wife got
that?
on
I'll
there and
take
was
him to the
like,
grave.
he has a I'm sorry for my child, and he's calling me a bitch. He's like, he's two. He doesn't know any better.
Oh,
But
he's repeating everything I say. Oh my god.
yeah,
Well,
I was
you
trying
guys,
to.
that's what I'm
He's
trying to
like,
say. This Daniel guy's been in here saying all this stuff. She got the text from a Daniel. You guys, this is what I'm talking about.
wait,
He,
what are you talking about? She didn't get a text from a Daniel.
Yeah, it was Daniel Patrick.
Wood.
Daniel Woods. Daniel's his first name, but it did say
I,
Patrick Woods at the top.
I know. That's why I'm
How do y'all know
saying
that's his
all
first
this.
name?
Somebody was in here that knows him.
Okay, wait, hold on. Can
Yep.
I read this message real quick?
Yeah.
Wait, what did you say, Paige?
Me.
Daniel, why don't you get in a box?
I see Daniel. Is he under a different name, Joel?
Well, I asked him if he wanted to come up. He was in the comments commenting all the business.
Yeah, he just
When I
said
said
might
that that
be.
church was related to Courtney, he said it was actually Brad's, something to do with Brad, but the last name is the same last name as Courtney.
When we're
Yeah,
talking about cameras too, I want to know why that gas station in question, they've got to have cameras. I mean, there's CCTV all over the country. Does this small town just not do cameras? I find that
Oh, he doesn't
weird.
have enough followers.
Jamie, do you want me to be serious or funny? Which one? Because
Either way, because I get it. I mean, I live in if you can call the capital of
yeah, well,
California.
these guys can't even afford teeth, so they ain't fucking paying for no goddamn
Okay,
cameras.
I got it. There's a town called Georgetown near me. It's similar, so that makes sense. I was just curious. The pictures of the gas station look like it had been kept up pretty well, but yeah, I guess they don't want to be seen on camera, and that would lose customers, and then they wouldn't make money. So that ties out for me. Yep.
Most elite after 2 weeks.
Sorry, I don't try to be that. I'm just being mean at this point. Because I'm just fucking mad. I'm just fucking mad that all these people that surround this girl that are supposed to be the ones that care and love for her, not us. And there is some that do, so don't get upset. But the majority that are around her don't even act like they fucking care about her.
They don't. They
Hundreds of
don't.
thousands of us online that care more about this girl and this girl's well-being and where she is than her own people do.
Mark Wood owns Courtney's house. Oh,
It's true.
Hello?
And if she's no longer with us, I hope she's up there knowing that people do care, and it sucks the life she was dealt.
Follow Daniel so he can come up and speak his mind since he knows all that stuff. Literally everything that's been said, he's commented and told how it is, what he knows. So let's just get him up here so he can talk. He don't got to show his face. We already know what it looks like.
Do you guys know that Courtney does have cameras right in her driveway that does work?
Yes, she just says they don't record because she can't afford an
They
SD
do.
card. But she's
Well,
got
she called the cops the other day and said somebody was in her driveway. So Abby, her cousin, sent me the recording of her driveway, and it was at least a 20-minute camera. And I watched it, so I don't know why she's saying that she don't have a camera, because she does. She said a car was parked in her driveway. There was no car in her driveway, but she actually called the cops saying people were watching her, and that it's crazy. There was no one watching her at all.
because her
And
account of everything is 2 tracks. It's 2 tracks this way, 2 tracks that way, and 2 tracks the other way.
And the Detroit, the guy from Detroit that called her, Abby called that number, and a man answered and said, I don't recall calling last night, but if I did, I'm bad. I didn't mean to. It was an accidental call. So I guess if she goes on later saying that. So Abby, her cousin, did call today, and they said, no, it was just an accidental call if he made that call at all.
well, I just started following Daniel. I think that's the right Daniel I'm following. Oh, yeah, follow Daniel. Oh, yeah, so he can get up in the box.
Yep, that's why all the food went in separate dishes so that she could have her own and she could get. They were trying to induce labor. Something fucking happened. This is a tragic, tragic, tragic situation. The more it unfolds, the more sick it is.
And you know, the night that she was at the hospital, she was there alone. No one was in that room with her.
I absolutely agree. I believe the pivotal moment was when she got back, made that voice recording, and sent it to her best friend, probably the only friend she has. And something was in that dish that made her very sick. And after that, there's the window of what really happened. Because she was with Rich at that moment.
You know, the night she went to the emergency room and they had her up at the hospital, and Rich and everybody was supposed to be with her, she actually called my granddaughter and was crying, and she said, I'm here at the hospital alone. Will you come and sit with me? And they said, well, no, we don't have a ride. So she was at the hospital in the emergency room that night alone.
How did she get there?
That I don't know. I have no idea. All I know is she called from the OB part of the hospital and called my granddaughter to come and sit with her. And she was crying, saying there was nobody there with her, and she was scared.
And was this hospital in Mountain?
That's how.
No, that was in Cadillac. She went to the hospital in Cadillac.
Yeah, we couldn't figure that out. Okay.
And there was absolutely nobody with her in that, in the OB part. She called and said she was completely alone. There was no Kimmy. There was nobody with her when she was in that room.
That's why I said that whole Amber going on there and I saying all that none of it made sense. All of it centrally located around that group of people.
Yep. And so when my granddaughter She's only 16 years old, and Courtney was calling a 16-year-old to come and sit with her at that hospital, and she was in tears, saying she was scared and didn't want to be alone. There was nobody there with her. So
You
everybody's
mean
saying that,
Rebecca, right?
that they
You said
lied.
Courtney. I just want to verify. You meant Rebecca, not Courtney,
Yeah,
right?
I did. Yeah,
Okay,
sorry
okay.
about that. Yep, Rebecca was alone, and there was nobody with her.
Did Rebecca mention why she went to the hospital? Was it after that
She was
dinner?
from what I understand, she was telling Abby and my granddaughter. I won't give my granddaughter's name because of her age,
No,
but
don't do that.
she was saying she was really sick, and I guess she was kind of like half-ass screaming, saying she was hurting.
And this
Now,
was after the dinner with Courtney?
that I don't know. I don't know.
Okay.
All I know is that part. But I know when she went into labor with her son Nicholas, she called me up and she said, because she thought, like I said, that could have been my son Randy's kid. She said, "Do you want to come up here?" And I went up there with her. She wasn't screaming. She was like dilated to 4.5 then. And she wasn't screaming or yelling. So I was just trying to figure out what's the difference was with her screaming and having a hard time this time. And she wasn't. She just didn't react with Nicholas whatsoever like that.
Yeah, all births are different, but if she was given something or took something on her own or was fed something,
that is why I mentioned
contributor. Yeah.
That is why I mentioned the things that I said yesterday. She actually had poisoned, and that's the truth. She poisoned 2 of my grandchildren.
Who did?
And Courtney did, and I reported that to the CPS and the police. My grandkids, they ran about 2 miles because Courtney was living in Cadillac. They ran 2 miles from her home to my home, screaming that they were sick, they were hot, they were sweating, and I'm like, "What's wrong?" And my granddaughter told me that Courtney had given them both medication to put them to sleep, and it's medication for surgery and high blood pressure.
Oh.
And I got her to admit that on text message that she did do that. I showed it to CPS and the cops. They did nothing.
Huh.
Didn't do nothing about it. Just like, I'm like, this is a message. She's admitting to giving medication that could have killed them to my grandkids. Nobody did nothing.
What do you think was in those water balloons then? Because she said, I put the water balloons in there because I knew the kids were going to open them. That one stuck with me too. That's a really weird statement, and that came straight out of Courtney's mouth.
You see, that's the thing. She's so scary. I told my grandkids, I don't know why you're going to this girl's house. Don't go there. She's dangerous. You can't do that. That's why I call CPS and I call the state police on her for that. But I'm just shocked no one did nothing. They literally seen the messages on my phone from this girl and did nothing. Not a thing.
Huh. Whew.
And I asked Courtney, and she was yelling at me over the phone, calling me every name in the book, like I don't give a damn. But she's like, oh. I go, why did you give that to my grandkids? Why did you do that? She's like, I wanted them to shut the, can I cuss? Because that's what she did. She's like, I wanted them to shut the fuck up and just go to fucking bed. And she goes, what are you going to do about it, bitch? You ain't going to do a fucking thing about it. And laughing. And I thought, to my God, what is wrong with this woman? Beyond.
What's wrong?
But yep, there's definitely something not right with her at all. She's maniacal. And do I believe she did something to that baby? And Becca, I sure do. And that's the problem when you do the authority. Nobody does nothing.
Why? I can't understand the police in this case.
This story that you're speaking of, is this from like recent or is this
No,
years
that
ago?
would have been it would have been about 7 years ago.
Okay.
And
wait, this was from 7 years ago?
Yeah, 6 or 7. Yeah, about 7 years ago.
You're the Melissa that put on Facebook that the case is still active with the business card to contact the state police, correct?
No, must be a different one.
Melissa
Different
Strobel. I've seen so many Melissas. I mean,
I'm the one with the son, Randy.
okay, this lady's son's name was Jimmy.
Jimmy's that's Michelle Strobel. Yep.
And
Somebody
that
came
case
on
is
the
still active and
her
still
son.
Yeah,
open.
we're not going to talk about that, please. Thank you. You see
Nope.
the post that says we don't
Yep.
want my son to be talked about on social media? Scroll
Exactly.
down a little bit. We're not going to talk about that because I'm not going to be the cause for getting a cease and desist or something sued. So,
I mean, I was just asking if this was the same lady because up here in the box it says
no,
Melissa
Melissa's
S.
Randy. Randy dated, Randy is baby
Can we
daddy
breathe a little bit and listen to what I'm saying? I don't see her last name, so I was just simply asking a question. That was it.
Okay.
And then she said that it was from 7 years ago, and I was like, okay, I thought we were. I was
I
listening.
thought we
I
were
thought the
talking
way
about
she
this
was
past
talking,
week or something.
the way she was talking, I
No.
thought she was talking about it was like weeks ago, like days
No.
leading up
That's
to her
what my point on it,
disappearance.
and I apologize, is that if she was capable of doing that to two little innocent children, then
One is
there.
Melissa, one is Michelle.
Oh,
Yep.
okay. My bad, y'all. Calm down. We all want to be investigators at this point.
Calm down.
Breathe, Felicia.
State
I'm just
property.
saying. I'm just
I
saying.
want to
There's
know.
no, I don't feel like there's nothing wrong with what I just said. If you scroll down before you read something else maybe. Keep scrolling before you react to something. You know what I mean?
I read it.
Right, and it says my I don't want my son's name on social media.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I didn't know if
That.
this was the mama up here, like bringing it to social media. Like,
Well, we ain't gonna talk about that on my platform. Okay.
Lord.
I've had cease and desist sent to me in the past. I don't need another one. Anyways.
No, thank you. We're all here to try and find out this poor girl and her baby are missing. Let's stay on topic.
Am I
And
the only one that thinks it's
being
odd that
relevant.
these people keep going to the same Manton Bluff to search?
I don't think we honestly know everywhere they're actually searching. Honestly,
The group of friends, though, have told
the
us,
group
right?
of friends have said that, but I think there are other searchers out there.
But so what I'm getting at is usually people typically stay close to the case to make sure and to see how close investigators are to uncovering it. So if the friends continue, these handful of people continue to go to the same location, but telling everybody else, oh, we've searched there, that's clearly trying to push us away from that area, but they still keep going back to this area. So the girl, I feel, is getting checked on and food taken to her daily because somebody in this group of friends is going to that same location daily.
I disagree. I think they're just
Of course you.
trying to bring attention away from where she actually may be. Because all they've done is spun webs of lies and tried to distract, tried to deflect, tried to turn on each other to get us all confused. So where they keep searching, I'm not sure, and they're probably putting it out there to make it look like they're doing something. But it's just leading actual concerned people off the track. That is my feeling.
You guys did hear about the message that was sent, I don't know, between Courtney and I think some girl named Araya or something like that, where they said that she was at a church, the Revival Center, and she had OD'd, and they were looking for Narcan, and Araya said the bitch got what she deserved. Yet they're supposed to be friends.
Where was this and when?
This was the message that was sent to Abigail. Abby turned around and sent it to me so I could hear it. It was a conversation between Courtney and Araya. I guess her name's Araya or Araya. I can't say it correctly. I'm sorry. But it started that she said that Rebecca overdosed at the Revival Center on Platte Road in Cadillac, and she needed Narcan. And then she said, but the bitch got what she deserved. And I heard that. The girl did say that.
Did you have a date and time stamp on that?
I'll have to look because, like I said, that was sent from Abby. She sent it to me so I could listen to it.
Huh.
And they said they needed Narcan. And that was in the Revival
Can you
Center
look?
parking lot in Cadillac.
Can you look?
What'd you say, hon? I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, let me see
Can
if
you
I can
look
look
for
while
that
I'm on
proof?
live. Yep, hold on.
Yeah, you can.
It might take me a minute, and I'm old. So, just a second.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna overstim you. What's with the red paint in the truck?
I'm curious to know if
Police
this
ain't
was.
doing their job. Let me just tell y'all that much. They don't care. They
No,
don't
they
care.
don't.
I don't know. How many locals are in here? Just say me. Just say me. How many people live within an hour and a half, something? Just say me.
Listen,
Everybody mute yourself for a minute. You see all these people in here? All these people. Me. And nobody's fucking searching.
Oh, I was about to snap. I'm so glad you said something.
But
Nobody's
nobody's looking
searching.
for her because the family
Listen, can y'all
isn't
mute
even looking.
yourself? Nobody's searching. Nobody's doing anything. We sit here if I was out there, I'd fucking go. If I had the finances to book a flight and go to Michigan, I'd fucking go. I'd go walk my ass around everywhere I need to walk around. I'd go. I've done it before. I'd go again. Y'all are telling me y'all have all the time in the day to sit on a social media app all day long and listen to this bullshit going on, but nobody could go and search just a little bit. Go for a walk and look. Go to the store and look. Go to your backyard and look. Go down the street and look. Tell your neighbor. Tell your across the street neighbor. Tell your coworkers. Take the dogs for a walk. Go. What I want right now is I want every single person in here that is local, that wants to search for her and wants to find her, to message me right now. Message me. Send me a message and say, I'm local. Every single one of y'all. Every one of y'all. Because I sit here every single day with everybody, with these recovery team that has 2 to 3 people busting their ass behind the scenes, grid searching without anybody knowing where they are every single day, trying to find this girl, trying to get warrants out there. Do y'all realize that the police aren't doing a damn thing? They're not doing anything. They're not doing anything. Okay? So I want every single body that is local that wants to sit here and help this girl. Fuck the people that come on the internet as the family and yap their mouth every fucking day. I don't want to hear from them anymore. I don't want them on my panel anymore. I don't want to go onto a panel anymore. As of right now, I am no longer speaking to the family. They're doing nothing but hurting this case. They're doing nothing but making everybody go on social media to watch and not go out there and search for her. There is a baby missing. There is a woman missing. Somebody that has a whole life ahead of them missing. Fuck the rugs. Fuck all this social media stuff with all these interviews, and I'm guilty of it, right? And message me so I can let these recovery teams and these searchers know that I got all these people lined up. Let me know the time, let me know the place, and let's go search. If I need to figure out a way to go and ship all this stuff that y'all need to go search, y'all's gear, y'all's vest, y'all's more flyers, if I need to make shit for y'all, I will. I'll send it out there. I'll fucking do whatever I need to do. And I'll allow y'all to go search. But we've sat here. It is Friday. I've sat here every single day of my life on social media, and I'm guilty of it, to do nothing but sit here and listen to a circle and a circle and a circle and a circle. This person said this person said that, fuck this person, SO this, rug this, all this stuff. And nobody's outside. Nobody. Not one person. If I could go up there, I would. But I don't have the capability of going out there right now, y'all. So if you are local and you want to search, with people that can protect you and people that are professionals, message me. Message me right now and say, I'm local and I want to search. I'm local and I want to search. So I can figure out and I can help these recovery teams and these searchers that want to search in any type of way. They need people. They're struggling. These woods are thick. If y'all can't message me, go on Facebook. True Crime Nicole. Message me because this is sick. I'm tired of all this stuff going on the internet. Everybody's losing what the reality is and what's going on. I'm guilty of it. I've sat here and crashed out every single day because I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired. So please, y'all sit here and say I'm mean. I don't have a missing poster up. I don't have this up. I don't have that up. But if I can go and be boots on the ground, I would. I've done it before. Audrey Cunningham, an hour away from me. I drove 1 hour every single day, one way, and sat out there for 14 to 16 hours. Walking, covering the story, covering the search, keeping everybody updated. Everything. Somebody message me. Everybody message me. If you need help, message me. So please, I'm tired of this back and forth shit. I don't care about Courtney and what she gotta say. I don't care about Kimmy and what she gotta say. I don't care about Rich, Brad, Trust, none of them. I told Paige to stay the fuck offline. Stay offline. She's pregnant. Do you see this girl? She's pregnant. I don't want another pregnant woman missing. I don't want another person missing. Stay the fuck offline. We don't know who these people are. Just stay off. That's all I gotta say. Let me get some coffee. I'm sick and tired. And if you are searching and you have been searching, don't tell me where you're searching. Don't go on live and search. Don't do that. Don't do none of that. Don't tell nobody where you are unless it's somebody close to you. Share your location and that's all you got to do.
The older one.
That's all you got to do. Don't go on live. It is dangerous. Don't do none of that. Yes, be careful. I've never seen so many woods so thick in my life around. I've never been to Michigan, so I don't know what it looks like. I don't know how the ground is. I don't know any of that. If it's open carry. If you have a pepper spray, a taser, wear it, use it. You have a knife, pocket knife, use it, bring it. Go get reflective gear. If you have a vest, wear a protective vest. Wear thick socks, go get some boots, go get good tennis shoes. Put your hair up like mine. Wear a couple layers. It's cold out there. Shit, I'd probably freeze my ass off. Wear double layered pants and go search. Just walk. It is fucking beautiful up there. It is a beautiful scenery. To go look at a beautiful scenery for something so serious, go. Do it. I would. There was somebody missing here that needed help, I'd go. I'd do everything in my power to help, to do whatever I can. Exactly. If you think this is, what if this was your daughter? What if this was your sister? I don't know what I would do. Me and my sister fight like no other. I block her every single other month. But I love my sister to death. And if anything ever happened to her, I'd be the first one there wondering what the fuck happened. When my cousin was unalived and I wasn't close to him because he was running the streets and in the freaking fartels, if you know what I mean, and running the streets and doing math, the N-word and all these other rugs. He was unalived, shot over 15 times. Fugitive, that's your fault. Shot over 15 times. Who was the first one there? Who went and identified him? Me. Who booked his funeral? Me. Who went to the detective every single day? Me. To figure out everything. And I wish this family was like this, but they're not. They don't give a fuck. And I hope y'all realize that. They don't care. They don't care about her. They only care about what's inside of her. And you know what? They don't even care about that. Because if they did, they'd still be out there. And they're not. They want us to find her. They want the public to find her. You hear all these messages coming through? Look. All these messages coming through. I'm local. I'm local. I'm local. I'm local. How hard is that? How hard is that to sit here and say, I want to help. I want to come search. I want to do that. It doesn't take much. It doesn't take much time and energy to do any of that at all. Heather's saying download Caltopo. Everybody, anybody that has messaged me, download that app right now on your phone, because whenever I sit here and message him all these people and I'll work on it tonight, I want all of y'all to use this app whenever y'all go and y'all plan to go.
Hi, Nicole. This is Julie from Michigan. I've been, and so has my daughter, been looking, and they said they found some, I don't know. We went out looking for, I've been trying to help, and I'm like 20 minutes from Cadillac, so, and I'm going back out there tomorrow, like at 7 in the morning, so.
We appreciate that. I appreciate you for that. Because I feel the same way that Nicole feels, because it's so sick and sad to see all these people around there and around her that are associated with it, don't even give a fuck. Go out there and look. Go out there. Same thing with me. I'm used to be from there, but I don't live there anymore. If I could come there right now, I would be there. But I can't, so I'm going to do what I can. I'm doing everything I can, and it's getting the word out and trying to find out and trying to help out. Download Caltopo, you guys. If you guys are going to go out and search, download it. Make sure you make your grid with it.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Nicole, for all of that. I just want to say for any of you locals, do you guys have fishing boats or any way to put boats on the lakes or the ponds? I don't know the access there. I don't know what kind of water access that is.
Yeah, if y'all, any of y'all that message me has boats, big trucks, four wheelers, side by sides, any of that, put that in the message. Put that in the message. If y'all have trucks, trailers, side by sides, four wheelers, boats, let me know. Let me know because they're gonna need that. Those 2 tracks, cars can't go on that shit. Cars can't. If y'all have drones, let me know. Underwater drones. I don't know if anybody could just have those, but let me know if y'all have that.
Sonar for anybody that's a fisher.
Horses, trucks, four-wheelers, side-by-sides, drones, something.
Yeah.
What did the Cajun Navy say? Cajun Navy's dealing with Jamaica right now.
I do have
I think they're still out in Jamaica.
Nicole, I do have a side-by-side. I will have some, I'll get a truck and I will go out and look and trails.
Crabtree, I can message him. I can text him.
All right, Jules, be safe. Please take precautions. Make sure you're wearing an orange vest. Due to hunting season, it is rut. People are out there. Make sure you're bringing provisions for yourself if you're going to get on a side-by-side, and I wouldn't recommend going alone.
Okay, I will have my daughter and her husband and my 3 grandkids out there with me looking, so.
I can bring
Bless your search.
All right, y'all. Well, I'm going to get off of here. I'll be on later. I'm going to go through my messages and write a list and send it over to the recovery team so that they can, if y'all message me as well, send me your number. Put your number, the best type of contact. I got to figure out how to maybe do a group chat with y'all so that the recovery team can know, so that they can go and figure out a plan for everything, or maybe do a group somewhere somehow. I don't know.
Nicole, before you leave, can you bring that Tracy up? Because she has tried so hard. And then also, you guys, I'm going to go live when
I'm
Nicole
not paying
drops.
attention to the comments like that. I'm sorry.
Oh, that's why I got your back, boo.
Thank you, Nicole, for having me in here today. I appreciate everything you're doing. You're doing a great job. Get some rest and we'll talk later.
Okay. Hi, Tracy. How are you, love?
Hey, can you hear me?
Here.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, hold on 1 second, 2 seconds, and I just need you. I gotta figure out how to use the camera. Okay, hold on 1 second. Change it around.
Press your thing, and then
okay, look.
You have to press save.
Oh.
There you go. Okay. What's up?
This is Rebecca's page.
What?
That's been on there. That was
Not
her
this.
due date.
Oh yeah,
That's been on there.
Not this.
Yeah, it was on there.
But also there was an angel baby.
There was there was these two, and then it said angel baby, and then it had his name, but this date was not. This is different.
It might be on another profile.
See if
She
there's another
has
profile.
17 profiles, you
She
guys.
has a lot of
By the way,
profiles.
just so you know, when Nicole's done going live, I'm going to go live for anybody that wants to go over there.
This is
so
her
Nicole
page,
comes
the
back.
main one. This is the one that I've been watching. Like,
yeah,
this
but
is the one
just
that
type in Rebecca Fowler and trust me, you will find multiple profiles, and it probably still has Angel Baby on there.
But are you friends with her on this one?
No.
Somebody said they sent a friend request today or yesterday and got denied, but I don't know how true that is. It got declined.
I have no doubt in my mind that one of them have access to her social media. I have no doubt in
Flipping
my mind
napkins.
about that.
See, now this one has that. But her other page didn't say that. It didn't. There was never no date. Not that I know of. I mean, maybe somebody has something different. But
No,
this is her
I've
other
seen it.
page, and they both used to say this.
Yeah, there's the angel baby. That's the one. That's the only one that said angel baby on it.
Okay. All right, that's all I wanted to show you.
No, yeah, you're fine. Thank you. All right, y'all. Well, if y'all haven't already, make sure y'all follow me. Follow everybody on the panel. Heather has helped out so
I'm
much.
blocking
Justin's
you.
a goofball, and Annie is a big supporter. So,
I'm blocking you, so
okay,
I'm not
bye.
your friend no more.
Bye.
Justin, I'll see you over in my live. I'm gonna go live when she drops
Bye.
down.
Stay in
When she
Alabama
comes
where you
back.
belong.
I love you.
Okay, I love you.
Did you get you some rest?
Yes, I did. I just look like crap. That's it.
No, you don't. You don't look near as tired as you did yesterday. You're actually holding your
Yeah,
head up
I'm
a little
good.
more.
Trust in God is live now. I'm gonna tell y'all now. Please stay away.
Oh God.
I will tell
Let's go
y'all right
watch it
now.
crash
Please
and burn.
stay away. Okay? He's very concerning. Okay? I just got told something on the phone when I was on the phone, and please just stay away and don't feed into what they're saying over there. Okay? I just want y'all to be safe. I don't want y'all to just give in to him and stuff like that. So once again, if there is anybody local that has not messaged me that is willing to search, please message me and tell me you're local. Tell me if you have boats, four wheelers, ATVs, horses, shit, I don't know, trucks, trailers, something. Any type of equipment, drones, solars, yeah, any of that. Message me and then I'll come back on later. I think Steph might go live later. So if she goes live, just make sure y'all go into her live and support her. Steph is amazing. She's done so good on this case. I give all their credit to Steph. She's amazing. She's very professional, super sweet. And that's where you want to go if you want sweet. Okay? She's very truthful too, but she has a huge heart as well. So make sure y'all follow her too. I love y'all and I'll see y'all later.